Welcome to Broken Bow, Nebraska, as we got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. My name is Dane Radine. I'm here with J.R. Schaaf. How you doing?
Good. Glad to be here.
So we got pool play here in the 16-18 under division, as we got the Broken Bow Spirit Blue taking on St. Paul. Looks like St. Paul's going to be the home team. As the Broken Bow Spirit up to bat, it's Nikki Peters. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike call. It's going to be 0-1 for Peters here.
Good pitch on the outside corner there.
Pitching today for the Wildcats is number 4, Charlie Wigner. There's a pop-up foul ball going to go out of play.
I think it hit a bleacher over there.
And so the count will be 0-2 here early for Peters. He's got to find a way to get back into this strike zone here. So here comes the pitch. And outside for a ball, number 1.
Look for Peters to kind of protect the plate here. You know, look, swing inside out instead of trying to go yard with it. Just try to put it in play.
Here comes the pitch from Wigner. And there's a hit right back to the pitcher. Wigner kind of stumbled a little bit, but picks it up and gets the out to first base for out number 1. And that'll bring up number 5, Ireland Rosfeld, playing center field today for the Spirit Blue. At first base, for the Wildcats is number 11, Harley Burning. Second base is Maddie. Third base is Carly Veith. Playing shortstop is Brooke Peets.
Sorry.
Catcher is number 21, Taylon Paxton. Playing center field is number 8, Nora Paulson. So here comes the pitch from Wigner. And that's a bit high for ball number 1. So 1-1 count. And that one's a bit outside for ball 2.
Good effort trying to frame that pitch, though. You know, she kind of just brought it right back in. Pretty slick, but didn't work out there.
Yep, that's the catcher, Talon Paxton. Number 21. There's a good pitch right in the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 2-2. As that one's popped up high out of play. Over into the other field's bleachers.
You know, if I'm Rosfeld here, if I was her, I mean, I don't know about you. I'm looking left center field, right center field, up the middle.
Yep, look at that gap out there.
One of those 3 spots would be perfect.
As there's a hit to the shortstop, she snags it, picks up, throws the first. It's not gonna be in time. Good running by Rosfeld there to get the single. Well-placed ball, but shortstop just wasn't able to get it first in time, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Jocelyn Coleman. The shortstop.
Good throw, though, by the shortstop there, though. I mean, that's overlooked a lot. It seems thrown and being able to catch the ball.
There's a hard hit to right field. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does.
Uh-oh.
And so Rosfield's rounds 2, goes third. She's going to be safe at third as Coleman hits a double. At right field, now to bring up the 4th hitter, number 11, Kennedy Garcia. She's catching today for the Spirit Blue.
I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but that play kind of made me just a little bit nervous because you saw Rosfeld turn in second, and Coleman was right behind her. It was kind of – that could have been a very bad, but it turned out very well for Spirit Blue.
Here's the pitch from Wigner. It's going to be low for ball number 1.
So if you're Garcia here, are you trying to put the ball? Are you trying to like hit it deep out in the outfield, or are you just trying to put it in play?
That one's hit hard, foul ball out of bounds. Probably drive in 2 runs with just a single here. If you can get to the outfield, they'll score 2.
For sure.
Put Spirit Blue up 2 early in the first inning. It's pool play, and big time matter here at the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. As there's a swing and a miss for strike number 2.
That was the pitch she was going for right there.
Yeah, she liked the looks of that one. But yeah, as I was saying, here in pool play, you have to be top 3 in your pool to stay in the winner's bracket come Sunday. So that's definitely what all these teams are striving for. Just give themselves a chance to play in the championship game here.
Every game matters. Every game matters.
So here comes a 2-2 pitch. And that one's fouled off into the backstop. Good job coming from Garcia. Fouling that one away and staying alive. Foul off again.
Inside, too. Ooh.
Yeah, that one looked like kind of like a stinger.
Yeah.
But waited for Garcia to fight this off. Only one out here in the top of the first inning. Here comes the pitch. And that one's fouled off again.
Way to battle by Garcia. I think 3 straight foul balls here.
Yep. 4 at this at bat.
Oh, 4.
3 straight, 4 at this bat. So you're right, Chad. 2-2. Still here. And that one's going to be high and outside for ball number 3. In full count. What an at bat here already in the first inning. This one matters a lot. Already runners at second and third, 1 out. You got to get this. If you're the Wildcats, you got to get this out. So that one's high. Going to be a ball to load the bases up.
Way to battle by Garcia.
And that brings up number 48, Cameron Johnson, as that one's a little high for ball number 1. Johnson's playing first base for the Spirit Blue. As it looks like the Wildcats are bringing in the infield. They're looking, I think they're thinking it's going to be a bunt coming from Johnson here. As there's a swing and a miss.
And this might just be me, I don't know. I think if anything, I think they're looking for a ball to throw home. Just
try to get the runner out.
Guaranteed out there. With the force being at home. I mean, actually force anywhere, but home being the primary focus.
And that one's hit down the first base line. It'll be picked up, and that's going to score a run, but she will get out at first. So 1 run scores on that sacrifice ground out by Johnson. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 13, Kate Holcomb, as runners are at second and third with 2 outs in the top of the first inning.
That was a good play, though, by the first baseman. Just, going with what she's given, not trying to make a fancy play, just getting the out where it's needed. That pitch is in there for a strike.
Hey, Ron. You need help getting going? He decided not to. He said, I might want to stay in the car and take a walk. Thank you, though. Yep. Okay. Well, just
Comes the 0-1 pitch. And that one's fouled off the toe of Holcomb. Already behind in this pitch count is Holcomb. Wagner doing a good job keeping the ball in the strike zone so far.
Yeah.
Did have that 1 walk with Garcia, but other than that, she's pitched real well so far. That one's just a bit high. And that one's high and outside as well. As the catcher runs down Coleman. She will be safe at third, though. Coleman trying to make something happen. Maybe an overthrow from the catcher.
Yeah, that's what I would have been looking for if I was Coleman.
Really good play by the catcher to just run her down and keep away from that error.
Yeah.
As that's hard hit. High, though. Going to right field. Going to be caught by the right fielder to end the top of the first inning. 1 run scored. RBI coming from Cameron Johnson. It was Ireland Rosfeld who crossed the plate. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the bottom of the first inning as the Wildcats will be up 2 hit. welcome back to Broken Bow as we're at the Melham Complex here in Bow. And we got a good game so far. 1-0 lead for the Spirit Blue, as this is our opener game here for the tournament. It's going to be a long weekend, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's for sure. And so far, even though it is the opening game, it's starting off as a pretty good game.
Yeah, it is. As here for the Spirit Blue, going to be pitching is number 25, Maya Waverka. Playing catcher is number 11, Kennedy Garcia. First base is number 48, Cameron Johnson. Second base, number 4, Nikki Peters. Playing shortstop, number 2, Jocelyn Coleman. Third base, number 7, Chelsea Silva. And playing right field, number 8, Cassie Schweitzer. Left field, Dahlia Griffith. And center field, Ireland Rosfeld. For the batting order for the Wildcats, number 28, Maddie will be up. Number 22, Carly Veith, the third baseman, on deck. And number 4, the pitcher, trying to help herself out, Charlie Wegner, is in the hole. As we said, Spirit already with an early 1-0 lead, as Cameron Johnson had the RBI ground out to the first base, who drove in Ireland Rosfeld from third. As here comes Maddie to start off the Wildcats here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch from Waverka, and that's in there for strike number 1. Waverka for the Spirit Blue has been pitching for this team for a long time. I remember saying her name plenty times last year at the same tournament. As here comes strike number 2. Definitely the best pitcher for Spirit, and she gets the start here in the first game in pool play. And every game matters here, so of course you want to have your best pitcher out there. As there's strike 3, caught her looking on the outside of play. That was a great position.
One thing about Waverka too, she will not dance around. She will go at you. She will go at you hard.
As you usually, if you got an 0-2 lead and as a pitcher, you want to get it outside, try to have one of the hitters swing for it. As there is going to be a ball.
Just let your defense work for you.
That's right. So that brings up number 22, Carly Veith. She's playing third base for St. Paul. And that one's going to be in there for a strike. 1-1's the count.
Veith kind of looking to slap hit a little bit. I don't know if you saw the little run forward, but
the
slap hit will be in play this weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, we see that quite a bit in softball. Is there strike number 2? It's definitely an interesting tactic, something you got to get good at as a hitter.
Yeah,
it's really,
have to practice it, that's for sure.
1-2 count for Waverka. That one's in the dirt. Must have slipped on that one. It bounced quite early before the plate. Bring ball number 2.
I don't know about you, but I don't think if I was left-handed, I don't think I'd be able to slap hit. I don't think I have enough coordination to that ball.
As there is a foul ball.
Ooh. Almost hit a lady over there on the sidewalk. That was close.
Bounces over into field number 1. We'll get an update from that field. It looks like the home team is up 3-0 over there. That is the 14 and under class of this tournament here. We'll get an update in the next inning for that. So here comes the 2-2 pitch for Veith. And that's just a bit outside for ball number 3. And it's going to be full count.
You think she'll try to slap it here or just try to protect the plate?
Well, she slapped it right to third base. It's going to be a hard throwdown. Not going to be in time. Good running there from Veith to get the single to first and start off this Wildcats offense.
That is one of the benefits though of slap hitting. You get that little head start towards first, and it worked out for Veith right there.
That's right. If she would have just hit that normally, I don't think she would have made it.
No, that would have been a close
It was close.
play. Would have been a lot closer than that play was right there.
That's right. And there's a hard hit. Gonna get picked up by the shortstop. Is in time. Jocelyn Coleman with a great play out there to get the runner out at second and bring up the 4th hitter, number 21, Talon Paxton.
That play right there just showed the importance of backing people up on the diamond. So, I mean, if Silva wasn't able to get there, Coleman was right there, that ball fell right back into the screen.
That's right, that one's So it's going to be an 0-1 count here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, because if Coleman doesn't make that backup play, that play
That's
never
right. It's going to be
happens.
a single out there, and then you're in a really tough position. 1 out,
Yeah.
runners on first and second. With your 4th hitter, cleanup hitter. As there's a hard hit, it's going to be up to the shortstop. Coleman calls it and makes the catch for out number 3. 4 up, 3 down, 1 hit in that inning as St. Paul trails by 1 here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the second inning. And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska, as we got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. Spirit Blue leads early 1-0 over the Wildcats here in the top of the second inning. As up to bat, number 8, Cassidy Schweitzer, she fouls that one out of play for strike number 1. Over on field number 3, the Gothenburg Angels trail St. Paul by 3 in what looks to be the top of the second inning as well.
That ball was outside there for ball 1.
Here's the pitch from Wagner. And that's in there for a strike. As you see the sun coming out in the field, it's going to be a great evening for softball.
That's for sure.
Had a little rain earlier today. Didn't know if we were going to have to postpone the start of this tournament for a rain delay, but nonetheless, we're here right on time as there's a hard hit ball to center field. Center field gets underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1.
You know, one thing I think that's kind of interesting about this Spirit team is I feel like there's a lot of versatility. I mean, you have a lot of people that can play a lot of different positions. Because I know Delilah Griffiths sits out in, I think, left field. She also can play catcher, too. So, I mean, and there's a lot of versatility, that's for sure, for this both team.
Yeah, and they're really deep as that's in there for a strike. I know midway through the season, Spirit decided to combine the 16 and 18 under teams. And so here they are with lots of room to play with all the way down the roster. So as that one's well inside for ball number 1 for Griffith. One out here in the top of the second inning. And that one's a bit outside. Ball number 2. There's hit towards shortstop. She picked up well, not going to be in time. She'll make it to first for the single, Lila Griffiths. And that'll bring up number 7, Chelsea Silva.
You know, I think one thing about this year's tournament that I really like is the fact that you have to be top 3 in your pool. So I mean, you think about pool play games, you're like, okay, we can still come back on Sunday, but you gotta play well in your pool play games in order to even get to Sunday. that ball. Ooh, that was scorched.
That was hit hard down the right field line. Will advance Lila to third base. And that puts one runner in scoring position with one out for what looks to be the top of the order, Nikki Peters, coming up to bat. See if she can drive in a run. Only one out here in the top first inning. Spirit trying to extend their lead. Here's the pitch from Wagner. And that one's hit hard down the center base line. Hits the ground. That's going to score a run. Silva will stay at second, and that's a single for Peters.
Peters is going to Northeast Community College to play softball this next fall, so that'll pad the resume there.
Yeah, that's an exciting thing to follow here at Broken Bow is Nikki Peters. Her adventure to college sports. Here comes the pitch from Wagner. Now it's inside for ball number 1. Rosfeld hit a single earlier and ended up scoring, getting all the way around the bases. Now she's in a position where she can hit Silva home. She gets a nice, well-placed ball. Already leading by 2 is the Spirit. If you're Maya Waverka on the bench, pitching for your team, you're liking this.
Yeah.
Her hitters are backing her up. That one's fouled off down the third base line for strike number 1.
It'll kind of give Waverka that, ability to pitch freely, per se, because you don't really have anything to worry about when your team's scoring runs like this.
That's right. As that ball must have got in the mud. As we did say, it did rain earlier today, so there was probably some muddy spots out on the field. That one's just a bit inside. Well-placed ball by Wagner there. Not able to catch the plate, though, and that'll be ball number 2. Runners at first and second. Peters at first, Silva at second. Rosfeld looking to hit him home. Here comes pitch number 4 of the at-bat, and that one's outside as well for ball number 3. Now, if you're Rosfeld, JR, are you just going to let this ball go? Or are you looking for your pitch, or you're swinging at any strike that crosses right here?
I've always been, me personally, I'm going after it. But my mom, who was a former softball coach, always told me that 3-1, you just let it go, as she did right there.
And
strike 2.
Well-placed ball by Wagner for strike 2. Be a full count. J.R. Schaaf would have hit that one over the fence. But
No.
Rosfeld was waiting for this full count pitch. Coming for Wagner. Here it comes. And that one's going to be outside for ball number 4. That'll bring up number 2, Jocelyn Coleman up to bat with the bases loaded. This is the position you always want to be in when you come at the bat. A little nerve-wracking, but big place for Jocelyn Coleman, the soon-to-be senior, playing shortstop today.
I mean, when you do come up with the bases loaded, there is a sort of pressure, but it's more of a pressure on yourself because, everybody wants to get a base hit with bases loaded. That's
right. Earlier today, Jocelyn Coleman got a single to right field. That one's in there for ball number 1. She'll try to get a single to right field again. If she gets into the outfield, it should score 2. And that one's hard hit, but going to be foul. For strike number 1. Peters is at second. She's fast enough. She'll make it home if the ball gets to the outfield.
Yep.
If you're Wagner here, you got to get out of this inning. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Team already trailing by 2. As there's strike number. Great pitch by Wagner. On deck, number 11, Kennedy Garcia for the Spirit.
You're looking for Coleman to try to, at least protect here. That ball's in the dirt.
So 2-2 count for Coleman. It's a good position for both the pitcher and the hitter here. Still trying to protect the plate, but Wagner has a little bit of room to try to get Jocelyn to swing at one. Here comes the pitch. And she did swing at that one, but it does get through to left field. Peters rounds third, goes home, and she will score. That'll score 2. 2 RBIs for Jocelyn Coleman as that single to left field. Runners at first and second for Garcia coming up. 2 RBIs there. And Spirit leads by 4 here early.
Impressive showing with the bat so far. Seems like whenever they need a base hit, they're able to get one.
That's right.
Good
That one's
bunt.
right down the third base line. Not going to be a time. Gets past the first baseman, and that'll score 1 run.
Coleman
As
digging.
looking for 2, and she will get there. Coleman has what a bunt coming from Kennedy Garcia. Right down the third base line. That's right where you aim for when
Yeah.
you're bunting. Makes it to first. The overthrow error will occur.
Not very
concur
often.
2
you know,
runs.
You know, not very often you see a 2 RBI bunt right
Yeah.
there.
As coach wants to meet in the middle. Coaching for St. Paul is Holdsworth. She'll talk to her players in there. Her team trails by 6 here in the top of the 2nd inning.
I gotta imagine it's just gotta be coaches in there trying to get a game plan together and maybe calm Wagner down a little bit because she is a good pitcher. She has been throwing strikes. Just seems like it's gotten away from her just a little bit. Coach is trying to rein it back in.
And I think it's mostly just the hitting of this Spirit team.
Yeah.
Well-placed balls, rather.
Yeah.
Just not able to field it.
And even when the balls are in play, they are getting fielded well. They're just not in time.
That's right. So that error is kind of costly, costing 2 runs. That one's in there for a strike. Runner on first base, that's Garcia.
Oh, and 1 count here.
That one's high and away for ball number 2. Excuse me, ball number 1. 1-1 count for Cameron Johnson, who had a ground out RBI earlier, scored the first run of this game. As that one's hard hit down the right baseline, gonna be foul, now to play.
So if you're Johnson here and you got the RBI last time, are you trying to get another one here by throwing it out in like left center field or right center field, or what's your thinking?
Well, it looks like she struck out right there, but
Ooh.
in that position, probably just want to get on base, advance the runner.
Yeah.
But that brings 2 outs, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, number 13, Kate Holcomb, up to bat. With 2 outs, runner on first. As Garcia steals for second, is going to be safe. That was a good throw by the catcher.
Was.
Shortstop was just not there in time. Kind of bobbled the catch and dropped it.
Almost was like, look, it was almost like the catcher was trying to look for a bang bang play, because that throw was on the right side of the base and Garcia was, I mean, obviously going that same direction. So I think the catcher there was just trying to look for a bang bang play to get it right then, right there.
It was a well placed ball. So here comes the pitch. Going to be inside for ball number 2. Excuse me, 1-1's the count. And that one's fouled off to the backstop for strike number 2. Holcomb flew out to right center field for the 3rd out last inning. There's a hard hit ball, but good play by the right fielder to get down. As there's a strikeout for out number 3.
Good pitch by Wagner.
But not before the damage has been done. 5 runs scored after an error, and looks to be 5 hits for Spirit Blue. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the bottom of the 2nd inning as the Wildcats look to get out of this 6-0 deficit as they face.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good.
And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. Spirit Blue leads 6-0 over the Wildcats right now off of 6 hits, 2 walks, and 1 error by the Wildcats to score 6 in the last 2 innings. At the bottom of the 2nd inning, up to bat is number 3, Brooke Peets, to try to start this team off and get them going. Well, it looks like be number 28 warming up, Maddie, for Coach Holdsworth and the St. Paul Wildcats on the side. Might be a pitcher change next inning. See what that brings. That one's high and outside for ball number 1. So over on field number 1, we have the Cozad Classics taking on, we have the St. Paul Wildcats taking on the 14 under Bow Spirit. They lead 6-0 right now. St. Paul does on field number 1, as that one's in the dirt for ball number 2. Ball number 3 for Peets. In this situation, you're probably not going to look for a strike. Yep, she watched that strike go by. Trying to get the walk here and start her team off. In the bottom of the 2nd inning here, already trailing by 6. Wilfurka pitched really good in the 1st inning as that one's popped up to right field. Going to be in play and not going to be caught by number 48, Cameron Johnson. Fell out of her glove.
Do you think the sun played a factor in that right there?
You know, I don't think so. She was facing the other way. But it definitely would if you're facing towards third base to the west, as the sun's on its way down this evening. As that one's fouled off to 2. And that'll be another full count pitch coming from Wilfurka.
So I gotta ask you, how are the Royals doing?
We don't talk about the Royals here.
Because I'm gonna be honest, they started off red hot.
We don't talk about it here. That one's a little bit outside for ball number 4. She will take her base, does Peets, and that's exactly what you want to see out of the Wildcats here. Your leadoff hitter getting on, and that'll bring up number 99, Emma L. Sturmer. She's playing left field for the Wildcats. Looking to advance the runner, maybe get on base as well. Her team trails by 6. They're going to need quite a bit to get back into this. But I think the best way for the Wildcats is just chip away at this lead. They still have a couple more innings. They just need to get a couple across the plate here, as that one is a strike. Good throw down by Garcia, not in time though. Here comes a pitch from Wilfurka, swing and a miss for strike number 2. Another throw down. Not going to be in play. And it's going to be 0-2 count for Wilfurka.
Garcia is also just trying to keep the runner on her toes.
That's right.
Not catch her napping.
That's right. Keep her. Oh, that one's in the dirt. For ball number 1. We'll see if Emma needs to get back into this count. Try to get on base as well. One good pitch. She could advance the runner to third, as there's a hard hit down ball down the third base line. Picked up by the shortstop. Tries to throw it to second. Gonna be in time for out number 1. Jocelyn Coleman, another good play.
Yeah.
She's doing really good out there so far.
She's just being in the right spot at the right time. Not much else you could ask for there.
That's right. She gets out at second base. And that'll bring out number 8, Nora Paulson, the center fielder. Try to advance the runner as that one's hit down the center base line. Not going to be out of the reach of Coleman. That will advance the runner and bring up number 11, Harley Burning. And man, Nora got off to a start right there.
Yeah.
First pitch, hit right back at Wilfurka.
Yeah.
In the gap.
I almost thought Coleman was going to get there, but then it started falling way too fast.
If she just wasn't there in time. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's hard hit down the right baseline. Gonna be foul though. Harley Burning, first base for the Wildcats. Runners on first and second, only one out here. Wildcats have got to climb back into this game, trailing by 6 here in the bottom of the 2nd. And that one's hit hard to the shortstop. She's going to get the runner out at third. Good play there, and the fielder's choice by Coleman. The pitcher bobbled it and Garcia kind of bobbled picking it up as well. And so the runner will advance from second to third. So we will have a runner in scoring position at third base with 2 outs, though, as we are bringing up what looks to be number 23, Audra Doggin, the designated hitter. We'll see if she can drive in a run for the Wildcats.
So if you're the Spirit here, you just, and I think it almost looks like they are doing it. Do you want to kind of, you know, put the first and third right at the corner there? That ball's
hard hit to foul ball territory, caught that time by Cameron Johnson for out number 3. Spirit stays out of trouble there, keeps the score 6-0 in their favor. We'll take a quick break and bring it back for the top of the third.
This summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up.
Welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska, as the Spirit leads 6-0 over St. Paul here, as what looks to be Cassidy Schweitzer up to bat, number 8. She flew out deep to center field, her first at bat. She'll be trying to find the gap this time. She's the leadoff hitter again. And that one's hard hit down the third base line, picked up by third baseman, and a great throw to first base to get out number 1.
Yeah, if you are able to find gaps, though, that's huge for yourself and your team. I mean, they are some left center field and right center field. Those are some big gaps.
Yeah, I mean, look at the left fielder all the way almost to the third base line. And here comes pitch number 1. That's a swing and a miss for Lila Griffith. Lila had a hard hit ball in between third baseman and shortstop her last at bat. She's trying to do that again. Get on base. Get this Spirit team started. They're trying to extend their lead from 6 to the top of the third. That one's in there for a ball, a little bit high. Good frame job from the catcher, Talon Paxton. That one's hard hit right at the same place, bobbled by the shortstop, and that's going to be an error for Lila Griffith. She's going to be safe at first. There we'll go to the shortstop, Brooke Peds. 1 out, runner on first. That'll bring up number 7, Chelsea Silva, who had a hard hit down the right field line, her first at bat.
Yeah.
If you remember that one, JR, that was the hardest hit so far tonight.
That was
as Lila steals second, going to be in time. She's going to go for third, too. She'll be safe there. So, wow, great base running coming from Lila to advance from first to third, put a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. We'll see if Spirit can take advantage of this.
But back to what Dane was saying, you know, that ball by Silva was, I'd say scorched was an understatement. That ball came off hard. Wow. Almost strike there.
Yeah, Chelsea definitely got all of that first at bat on that ball. And here's the 0-2 count for Silva. As we didn't mention yet, but number 28, Maddie, in at pitcher for the Wildcats. And there's strike number 3 for out number 2. Well-placed ball.
Good pitch.
Yep, changeup coming from Maddie. She'll get the strikeout. And that'll bring the top of the order. Nikki Peters up for her third at bat. She's 1 for 2. A ground out coming her first at bat.
A nice base hit her second time up, though.
That's right. That one's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Nikki just kind of found the gap. Worked out.
That's right. Right through down second base. That one's fouled off as well. 0-2 is the count. This is not the spot you want to be in if you're Peters. Maddie's really pitching up a clinic so far. Only one batter got on due to error by the shortstop, so she's been good this first inning. Wow, what a... That was an impressive pitch coming from Maddie for strike number 3, and gets out number 3. 1 runner left on base for the Spirit. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back up. This is Central Nebraska Streaming.
This summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the
Welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. Here's the first pitch coming from Waverka, and in there for a strike. Swing and a miss coming from the batter, number 5, Annie McClay. She's playing right field for the Wildcats. As that one's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1's the count for McClay.
I tell you what, Waverka she's been dialed in. She really has.
Sure has, as there's a strike right back to Waverka. Good snag, throws down to first for out number 1. Right on cue, JR calls out that Waverka's been pitching up a clinic, and she gets the out herself on that ground out. That'll bring up the start of the order, number 28, Maddie. She's pitching now. She relieved Wegner early, and she's trying to help her team get some points back on this deficit, as that one's in there for strike number 1. And that one's in the dirt for a ball. 1-1's the count.
So if you're Waverka here, you just trying to go inside, outside? What are you thinking?
Well,
Or just
do that, pop it up to third base, and she will make the catch out there.
You know, getting the pop-up works too.
That's right. Third baseman Chelsea Silva makes the catch for the out. And that brings up number 22, Carly Veith, the lefty, playing third base today for the Wildcats. Two outs.
Spirit here, I would expect a slap hit.
Yeah, she looked like she was going to that bad, but going to be in there for a strike. Yeah, going back to Waverka's pitching clinic, she's only had 2 hits on her today. And so, yeah, Waverka's pitching really good, like you said. We'll be saying her name plenty of times this tournament, I'm sure, for the Spirit Blue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's fouled off. So 0-2's the count still. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that one's fouled off as well.
You know, for it, you know, being really kind of crappy this morning and being all rainy and such, it's actually turned out to be a great day for softball.
Yeah, it's a great evening. You had to think the weather knew, Mother Nature knew that softball is getting played here in Broken Bow. Spirit of the Sandhills tournament is on. We have to play. As the sun is out, that one's a little outside. You can hear music playing. You can smell the hamburgers. I might have to go get one after this game. They smell great. 1-2 is the count here. The bottom of the 3rd. Great job by Veith. Fouling off a couple of these pitches. As there's a swing and a miss for out number 3. That was great played by the Spirit. Waverka still pitching a clinic. We're going to take a quick break. It looks like, yep, we will play the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back after this. And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. Couple substitutions coming from the Spirit. There's a swing and a miss. Looks to be number 3, Danny, into the game. She's in for Nikki Peters, the Northeast commit. Her team leads 6-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. Great start to this Spirit of the Sandhills tournament as they try. That one's high for a ball.
Good showing by the bats so far, and you know, Waverka's been pitching great so far in this game.
Yeah, she definitely has. There's only two hits coming from the Wildcats so far. So, I mean, that's kind of been the story of the night.
Yeah.
Good hits coming from the Spirit. And great pitching coming from Waverka. There's a swing and a miss. 4 strike number 3. Good pitching there coming from Maddie. And that one's hit hard on third base line. Gonna be through for Jocelyn Coleman. She knew where to place that one. She plays shortstop herself. She knows right where that gap is. She gets the single there. Gonna bring up number 11, Kennedy Garcia, playing catcher. It's another name we're going to be saying a lot. Kind of the big 3, big 4. Waverka, Peters, Garcia, and Coleman for this team. Coleman's going to steal, going to be safe, it looks like.
Yeah,
yes, safe at second. Good steal by Coleman.
Almost looked as that tag was applied probably a second or two late.
Yep, just a little bit. It was a good throw again by the catcher, but Coleman's speed just got to it. I think she had a pretty good jump as well.
Yeah.
And there's a hard hit down the third baseline, right where Coleman hit earlier. She's going to go for third round space. Kennedy's going to make it 2-2 for the double. Scores another run. That makes the lead increase from 6 to 7 for the Spirit here in the top of the fourth inning.
No, that works pretty efficiently when you're just going 2 bases at a time.
That's right.
Second, and then you get home, and then, you know, just keep the process going.
That's right. Number 41 checks in for Cameron Johnson. That one's just a bit high. With the ball, 1-1 count. And that one's grounded. Looks like she chased that one a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit high, but got connection. Fouled it off. 1-2 is the count.
I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong 100%, I believe that's Avery Campbell.
Okay. That one's a little bit outside.
Who has hit a home run this year.
Yes, she has. She does have one. A few, maybe, actually. So, definitely a hard hitter. That one's grounded the third base line. Garcia will make it to third. She will advance the runner. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Kate Holcomb, to drive in Garcia with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And bobbled by the shortstop. Not going to be in time. Holcomb makes it to first. Kennedy Garcia will score. And the Spirit extend their lead to 8. And here comes another substitution for the Spirit. Trying to rest their players. It's going to be a long weekend for everyone. And a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a jam-packed day of softball Saturday and Sunday. Comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a miss coming from number 36, Taylor. Runner at second. That's Holcomb, and that one's in there for a strike. 0-2 is the count.
Nice pitch phrasing right there. Early just kind of brought it right back into the zone and worked out for Maddie there as the pitcher.
What a pitch for strike number 3 and out number 3. Maddie, wow, that was a great change up there. We've seen that a couple times out of her already.
Yes.
The high coming up and then comes back down right in the strike zone for out number 3. But the Spirit score 2 that inning, and they extend their lead from 6 excuse me, to 8 in the top of the fourth. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning.
Good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation.
And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. So we got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. It's been a great tournament for years here in Broken Bow. Last year, Kelly Cooksley's fast pitch came away with the dub. This year we'll see who, if they can defend that, or if someone else comes in here, takes the win. As there is ball number 1 coming from the pitcher Waverka. She will stay in for the bottom of the 4th inning here. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 2.
Broken Bow Spirit has had a really strong showing so far.
They sure have. Coming up next, as that one's dribbled right to the pitcher, picked up and thrown out at first. Avery Campbell coming in at first base. Like I was saying, coming up next is the Kozak Classics White taking on the Bow Spirit in the 14 and under division. They'll be up next here on field number 2. Here comes the pitch from Waverka as that one's grounded to third base. Bobbled a little bit, picked up, thrown to first, and gonna be in time. Good play by the third baseman there to get the out. That's gonna be out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This inning should do it for this one. As here comes the pitch from Waverka. Now it's chopped right back up the line to shortstop Cassidy Schweitzer. Gonna be in time for out number 3. Good play by Schweitzer there. So 3 up, 3 down for Waverka in the Spirit blue. And looks like the St. Paul Wildcats are coming back out for inning number 5. That's what we like to see here, more softball. Not going to complain about that. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the top of the 5th inning. Welcome back to Broken Bow. First pitch come across, the swing and a miss there for the strike. Real quick, St. Paul Wildcats came out there. They wanted to get this inning going as the time limit was about to reach, but hasn't quite hit. That one's a little bit high for ball number 1. 1-1 is the count.
So I think they get, isn't it 65 minutes per game? I think.
Yeah, something like that for pool play. As there's strike number 3. And will strike out number 33, Micah. And that brings up number 49, Jessa, to the plate. With 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. That one's hit hard, gonna be foul though. Out of play over the backstop. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss for Jessa. 0-2 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning as Spirit Blue leads by 8 over St. Paul Wildcats. And there's a nice change up there for strike number 3. We've seen that from Maddie quite a few times.
She's doing a great job, you know, just mixing up her pitch speeds.
That's right. She likes to go to that changeup when she's got 2 strikes on the batter. And it's been really well for her. They think it's a ball coming. Drops right down over the plate. 1-0 is the count. And there's a swing and a miss coming from number 4, the start of the order, Nikki Peters. She's back in to hit. And that's hit hard left. She's showing why she's going to Northwest as that one nearly rolls to the fence. Picked up by the center fielder. Peters makes it to second. Stand-up double coming from Peters. And that'll bring up number 3, Danny, to try to drive her home.
That was a great job there by Peters just to put the bat on the barrel there and hit that gap.
That's right. As we said, pool play matters a lot here in this Sandhills, Spirit of Sandhills tournament. Top 3 will stay for the championship bracket on Sunday. And the bottom 3 in your pool will have to play in, as she's safe there and Peters steals 3rd, we'll have to play in the losers bracket. Not the losers bracket, but the subdivision bracket.
Yes.
1-0 is the count here for Danny. She looks to hit Peters home, sitting at 3rd base. There's a swing and a miss for strike number 1. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Spirit looking to extend their 8-0 lead.
You know, that was a good steal there by Peters. That honestly looked like a close play.
Yeah, it
She
was.
did a great job just to
Good
get
throw down.
right in there.
That one's a bit high for ball number 2. Comes a 2-1 pitch. Going to be a bit low for ball number 3. 3-1 count here for Danny. Probably going to watch this next pitch go by. Strike or ball. Nope, they're going to call the game as the time limit expires. And that's going to be it here for this one, as the Spirit Blue takes the win 8-0 over the Wildcats. Next up is the COSAD Classics White taking on the Bow Spirit in the 14 and under division. We'll be right back for that one. This is CNS Sports.
vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. This is Dan Radine, accompanied by Chad right here, and we're ready to get this game going. How you doing, Chad?
Pretty good. It's been a beautiful day out here. You know, first game was a really good one. Weather's been cooperating so far. We had a little rain earlier in the day, a couple muddy spots on the field, but not bad.
Yeah, it's a great night for softball. As right when these games started, the sun kind of popped out and knew it was time for Spirit of the Sandhills tournament.
Absolutely.
So we got the Kozai Classics taking on Broken Bow Spirit in the 14 under division. The Kozai Classics are the home team. Pitching is going to be Howard for the Classics. Catching is Gethard. First base, Costanza. Second base, Munster. Shortstop, Hammerlin. Third base, Burson. Center field, Ricky. Right field, Chestnut. And left field, Flickardi. First hitter is Maddie Dietrichs, the catcher for the Spirits, and that one's going to be a little inside for ball number 1. On deck is Chapin for Spirit. As I said a little bit ago, the pitcher is Howell, as that one's going to hit Maddie Dietrichs, so she will take her base on the hit by pitch. So good start for the Spirit there, getting on base early with their lead batter. No outs. And runner on first.
Yeah, that can be huge for a team. You know, even if you didn't hit the ball yourself, getting some runners on base, building a little confidence early in the game here, that can be huge later on.
That's right. Maybe pulling a run, taking an early 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Dietrich looked a little shaken up, but she walked that one off, and she will be ready to run the bases. And that brings up Chapin, the center fielder, up to the bat.
There's the pitch.
And that one's bunted back. Chapin looking to bunt. Remember, this is the 14 and under age group. And this is pool play here on the first day of the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. And pool play matters big time.
Absolutely, it does.
So there's 7 teams in this 14 under bracket. Here's the pitch. Going to be in there for a strike as Dietrich steals second. She'll be there pretty easily.
Seems to have shaken off that hit already, stealing the base. Again, getting an early lead here.
For sure. Runner in scoring position is Dietrich's. 0-2 count, though, for Marin Chapin. And she's going to watch that strike 3 go by. She's going to go down watching that one. Strikeout for Chapin. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Lily Thornton. As she's trying to help herself out. Pitching today, you always look to try to get some runs going. We'll see if she can get this runner across plate and scoring position. That one's in there for strike number 1. Dietrichs goes all the way in the middle of the baseline, decides to come back
Played
when
a little
the
back
catcher
and
throws it
forth
down.
there.
Yeah, trying to get in a snowball fight, almost did. The catcher not able to connect with the shortstop thrown down, but Dietrichs will stay a second, so no harm done. And that'll bring up an 0-1 count for the Classics. That one's high as Dietrich steals third that time. Is there safely. So runner at third, 1 out. That's exactly where you want to be if you're the Spirit.
Absolutely. Dietrich's being really aggressive here, not wasting any time, just keep stealing those bases. Working herself up into a great position here.
For sure. Here
1-1 here.
And that one's hit hard down the center field. Gonna be bobbled by the shortstop. She's gonna be safe at first, and that'll score Dietrichs. RBI single by Lily Thornton, the pitcher, and that's exactly what you would want to do if you're the pitcher.
Yeah, that was perfect there.
So that'll bring up Taylor Schaaf, the first baseman.
Spirit with a runner on first, and they're looking like they're ready to go.
Yep, 1 run already scored. Dietrich's got a cross. She got on base by hit by pitch, and just to goes for show how important that is. Got a runner on. Now she's across the plate. Spirit taking early 1-0 lead here in the first inning.
Like we said earlier, those early pitching mistakes can lead into big problems later on.
Yep, and there's a swing and a miss by Schaaf. One is the count here. And a swing and a miss. 1 and 2 now. That's not where you want to be if you're Schaaf. But great spot for the pitcher. Pitching good so far is Halkel. Just one error of that hit by pitch early, but kind of got into a groove. Got the strikeout earlier on Chapin. There's a swing and a miss for out number 2. And that brings up Priest to the plate, the shortstop.
Yeah, seeing some really good pitching here early on. I mean, that one mistake, but after that seemed to have gotten the cobwebs out, and she's firing on all cylinders now.
Yes, sir. Here comes swing and miss. Good pitch there by Halkel for strike number 1. 0-1's the count. And there's another swing and a miss. Great pitching coming from the Classics. 0-2's the count now. On deck is Berggren. Spirit electing to run a 12-person batting order today with 3 extra hitters.
That ball was a little high there, brings the count to 1 and 2. Brokenbow has 2 outs here, still a runner on first.
And a swing and a miss for strike number 3, out number 3. The Spirit were able to get a run across. They will take the lead 1-0 as Maddie Dietrichs crossed the plate earlier. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the bottom of the first inning when the Classics come out to try to even it up.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
And we're back here in Broken Bow, Nebraska as we got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. This is the 14 under division. The Kozak Classics taking on the Spirit here in Broken Bow on field number 2. The Spirit off to an early 1-0 lead as what looks to be Lily Thornton pitching for the Spirit. Catching is Maddie Dietrichs. Playing first base, Taylor Schaaf. Second base is Eric Erickson. Playing third base is Arnold. Shortstop is Priest. Left field is Shea. Center field is Marin Chapin. And right field is Holcomb. As Spirit infield meets in the middle. They have an early 1-0 lead. They're trying to look to keep it here. But Classics starting off with number 3, Munster. Going to try to gain the, at least tie it up, hopefully gain lead in their case, as they trail by 1 here early.
Yeah, they trail by 1 due to an early pitching mistake, but after that we saw some perfect pitching there. I mean,
as that one's hard hit to the right field, gonna drop fair for Munster, and she's gonna take second. It's gonna be a play at second, and it's in time. That's out number 1. Good throw by the right fielder for the Spirit. Right fielder Holcomb got it into the second baseman for out number 1. Looks like Munster was just a little too greedy on that. Would have had the single, but decided to go for 2 and got thrown out at second.
yeah, that was a really good hit there. Just got a little greedy, wasn't fast enough. And there's another good hit. And it looks like the Spirit are going to get it in time for their second out here.
Yep, good fielding by the second baseman. What looks to be Erickson. She was able to throw it to Schaaf for out number 2. 2 down already, only 2 pitches. I mean,
Can't get much better than that here.
yeah, that's right. That one's was a little bit low for ball 1. Looks like Classics decide to not be so aggressive and swinging every pitch. But, I mean, hey, there's a swing and a miss. 1-1's the count now. Classics already showing they're trying to get out and be aggressive against this 14 under Spirit team That one's in the dirt for ball number 2.
I think they need to slow down a little bit, not be so aggressive. I understand the fact that they really want to get back and take the lead away from the Spirit here, but they're getting a little trigger happy and swinging at everything, and it's caused some outs and a strike here, but that was a ball, and it is 3-1.
And there's a hard hit down the right field line. That one's going to be foul, but good catch by Taylor Schaaf for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Thornton. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the first inning. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the first as the Spirit look to extend their 1-0 lead here early. We'll be back. This is the CNS Sports. And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. As we got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament, and this is a good one so far. Spirit lead early by 1. Maddie Dietrich got hit by a pitch, and Lily Thornton was able to hit her home on a single. And that did it for that inning. And now Bergeron's up to start off this one, the extra hitter. As that one's going to be in there for strike number 1. Good pitch there by Classics pitcher Halkel.
We've seen some great pitching here from both teams. I mean, pitching could make a huge difference in this game today.
Most definitely, as that one's in there for strike number 2. Great pitch, and way to get up early on these Spirit hitters. She's done a good job so far of getting strikes across the plate. As, looks like a little confusion, but here we go. Halkel steps onto the plate. 0-2 is the count, probably looking to try to get Bergeron to chase one. And that one's going to be a little bit too inside for ball number 1. So 1-2 is the count here in the top of the second inning. Spirit lead 1-0. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 3 and the third strikeout of the game for Halkel. So other than that one single and hit by pitch, Halkel's doing real good at the plate. As there's a swing and a miss coming from number 52, Eggleston. Another extra hitter for the Spirit team.
Yeah, Halkel seems to just have her sweet spot, and she can put it there 90% of the time, and that's working great for her. She's causing a lot of swings, a lot of misses. Getting ahead early here. There's a hit, but it went foul. So count's going to be 0-2 here at the top of the second inning. 1 out. Halkel's looking to close the deal here.
Yep, you see Halkel getting ahead of these Spirit hitters early quite a few times already. 0-2 here again, and there's a swing and miss for out number 2. Another strikeout, and that brings 4 strikeouts, the total for Halkel. I'm thinking this is going to turn into a kind of a pitcher-defender game. It's low scoring as it seems so far. Halkel's pitching up really good for the Classics. The Spirit defense played really good
Yeah,
in the bottom of the first.
Seems like that's really what we're going to have here. Defense on both sides is doing a great job. There's another strike there for Halkel.
Yep, swing and a miss coming from number 25, Arnold. And that's in there for strike number 2. So once again, you see Halco getting up early on these pitchers. 3 pitches in a row. She's had an 0-2 count to start it off.
She's really thrown it in a difficult spot there for those hitters. It's just a tad bit lower than they'd like it.
And there's a swing and miss for strike number 3. So 3 up, 3 down, all due to Halco. We're getting the strikeouts. That's exactly what we want to see if you're the Classics. Down already by 1. So we'll take it to the 2nd inning. Classics trying to regain balance here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. We'll take a quick break when we'll be back.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. We got a good one. 1-0 lead for the Spirit here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Classics come to the plate. It's going to be number for the pitcher, Halco, who's pitching good for the Classics. There's a ball pitched by Thornton there. Halco trying to do it herself on the offensive side as there's a hit down the third base line. Going to be foul, though. Count will be 1-1. So far this game, it's been all defense on both sides. That 1 run got by on a hit by pitch for the Spirit, as that one's just a little inside and low for ball number 2. It's kind of going to be looking to be a game of just errors, who can do the least of them to score. So,
I mean, you got to kind of do what Dietrichs did early. If they give you an inch, take a mile. She got walked to first and then just stole a couple more bases. And when that single came in, she took it on home. And I feel like that's what you're going to have to do here if you really want to score, is you're just going to have to be as aggressive as possible here.
As that one's popped up high, called by the third baseman, and she will get underneath it for out number 1.
Nice catch. That ball was up there.
Sure was. It's a good thing the sun doesn't set in the east here. You know, it sets in the west. It's kind of a thing that's been around for a few years now.
A couple years, yeah.
Setting in the west. As that's a fly out for out number 1. And that brings up the center fielder, Ricky, trying to get this Classics team rolling on offense. No hits so far. And that one's hit to the right, going to be foul and drop. So, count will be 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher for a ball. 1-2 is the count. You know, that's not really a problem, getting the ball getting past the catcher here. There's no one on base. But if someone was on base there, that's at least one stolen base, as that one's hit hard, high up to the second baseman. Good catch by Erickson for out number 2. And look there, Spirit defense. Thornton's just leaving the ball over the plate and having her defense help her back. And it's been working so far.
Yeah, I mean, defense for both these teams has been great. It's going to be absolutely key. I mean, one defensive mistake here.
That was hit hard right back to the pitcher and thrown out for out number 3. So, yeah, as you were saying, Chad, defense is going to be huge, as there was 3 up, 3 down once again, all on ground outs rather than strikeouts like Halco did last inning. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the 3rd inning. Spirit still leads 1-0. This is CNS Sports.
vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up.
Welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. Man, we got a good one cooking up, don't we, Chad?
Yeah, we do.
1-0 lead for the Spirit here in the top 3rd inning. It's been all defense. One hit by pitch early, as we've been saying quite a bit for the Spirit. Dietrich's got hit and stolen 2 bases to get to 3rd, and then Lily Thornton, the pitcher, knocked her home with the RBI single. But other than that, last inning, 3 up, 3 down, all due to strikeouts for number 13, the pitcher Haukel. And that'll bring up Holcomb, the right fielder, who had a good throw down to second in the 1st inning getting out.
Yeah, this game has been great. It's been an absolute defensive showcase. I mean, if you want to talk about good defense, this game has had it from both teams.
Here comes the first pitch, and there's a strike, number 1.
You know, Haukel here has been throwing a lot of strikeouts. Even touching the ball for a foul has been pretty rare. So.
That's right, and I think the key to that is getting ahead of the hitters early. She's had 0-2 counts, at least last inning, on every single hitter. And ooh, that one's a ball inside.
I think that one just kind of slipped out of the hand, left it the wrong way.
So she doesn't have the 0-2 start on Holcomb here, but 1-1's the count.
Still not a bad position for her.
No, definitely not. No one on. Here comes the pitch from Haukel. That was a bit high, but Holcomb did swing on that. That was a rising pitch. Fooled Holcomb there, and that will come across for strike number 2. 1-2 is the count now.
That is something we've seen from the offense here on both sides as well, is that with such a low-scoring game, they're trying to get some points up and just really gain a lead. Both teams here are getting a little trigger happy, choosing when to swing. There's another high pitch from Haukel. Count's going to be 2-2 here.
Yep, Holcomb was able to hold off of that one. Here comes a 2-2 pitch for
Big
Haukel.
pitch here.
And that's in there for strike number 3.
That was a really tough position there for Holcomb, even if she wanted to hit it.
Yeah, great position for that on that pitch. Just on the lower half of the plate. And that is the 6th strikeout for Haukel already. As that one's popped up high, gonna hit the crow's nest. Maybe not. Cleared it.
I think it popped over there by field number 3 for us, but man, that looked like it was coming right on top of us.
Yeah, window's open here. You better watch out, Chad. It might be coming at you today.
Should have brought my catcher's mitt.
Shea up to bat. 0-1's the count, and that one's just a bit inside for a ball. Good placement though on that pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe just a little bit higher and it would have been a strike. That's, you know, she seemed to pitch there a lot today. Just on that lower half of the plate. Been doing wonders for her.
There's a swing and a miss for Shea. Yeah, Haukel definitely finding the corners of the strike zone, making it really hard for these Spirit hitters to get anything going forward back at her. So that one's popped up. Catcher's gonna have a play on it. Nope, hit the fence. So no play on that ball. Now we'll bring it up
Count's gonna
a
be
1-2
1
count.
and 2. Yep. Good position here for Haukel. Gonna try and close the deal here, get that second out. Really get ahead of these hitters here.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and that one's hit hard towards the shortstop, bobbled, and there it is, an error that we've been talking about.
You know, and we've seen that twice today. That happened on that single too. The shortstop bobbled it. had 2 bobbles on the shortstops. From the shortstop, sorry.
Yep, I mean, it's the spirit of the Sandhills tournament. There's probably some nerves out there. We'll see if shortstop can get a little settled out there. Start picking some of these balls up, making plays. And here comes the pitch for the second baseman, Erickson.
Great pitch there. You know, even if the shortstop does bobble a ball here and there, it doesn't seem to matter in this game. Defense has been so great, and Haukel's been so good with their strikeouts. That hit might not even matter. And Keelan Shea could stay on first base for the rest of the inning.
That's right. As that one's just a little inside for a ball. I would expect the Spirit to send Shea, try to steal second. They've been doing it quite a bit, or they did it with Diedrichs, and that's what got the run for them there.
Yeah, that worked perfectly, and I think that is the only way you're going to score here is just by being really, really aggressive.
Yep, Grayson on the base passes. That one's fouled back to the backstop, and the count will be 1-2. And that one's fouled off to the backstop again. Something I'm sure you're hearing, picking up from the crowd, Mike, is the cheers coming from the Spirit sideline. That's something softball is accustomed to. Cheers for their hitters, and something that I just love listening to is all the creative cheers that they come up with for their hitters.
Yeah, I mean, it really shows how much heart that they have here in this tournament. There's a nice hit, but it is going to be caught.
But thrown away.
Yeah, they almost had the double play there, but Shea is going to get to second here.
Yeah, well, so we'll see if that error can affect this, see if they can get Shea across the plate again, as Kinley Baxter, the extra hitter, the lefty, coming up to hit, trying to drive in a run, extend the lead 2-0, and that would be huge. I mean, every run in this game so far has been proven to be hard to come across, and so a run here would really make Lily Thornton, the pitcher for the Spirit, comfortable, as that one's in there for great placement on the strike.
Absolutely. I mean, this is only the second time this game that a runner has touched second base for either team. So that shows you just how huge this is. And one thing, though, is that to get to second base, the Spirit did have to sacrifice an out. They are now 2 outs. There was a foul ball there. So count's going to be 0-1, I believe.
0-2 would be the count. And so right where Haukel likes to be, in that 0-2 range. Head of the hitter. And that one's going to be a little bit high for ball number 1.
You hear the cheers there from the Spirit bench. There's the pitch.
And that was just a bit low for ball number 2. Way to fight here for Kinley. Kinley Baxter, the extra hitter for the Spirit. She's trying to drive in a run. A hit to the outfield should do it.
Yeah, this could be big. Picking up a second run for the Spirit would be huge right now.
As there's a swing and miss for the strikeout, and out number 3 of the inning. So, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the 7th hitter for the Classics, the right fielder Chestnut. And going to be on deck is Constanza, the first baseman. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. Still a 1-0 lead in favor of the Spirit as the Classics' 7th hitter, the right fielder Chestnut, coming up to the plate, trying to get something going for the Classics, get on base and get it rolling. There's a first base hit hard down the right field line. Gonna be foul though. First strike number 1. Now this is the 14 under division as the Cozad Classics are taking on Broken Bow Spirit. And we talked about it quite a bit already. This is pool play, and pool play is a big determination of where you're gonna be on Sunday.
Nice strike there for Thornton. Put it on the lower half of the plate. That's huge, going up 0-2 here.
But yeah, as I was saying about the pool play, there are 7 teams, as that one's fouled off in the backstop. There are 7 teams in the 14 under division, and only what looks to be 8 of, excuse me. Let me do some mathematical calculations real quick.
See some great pitching here from Thornton as Dane's over here using his amazing Algebra 2 skills to figure out how many teams exactly are in this tournament.
The correct answer to that question would be there are 13 teams in the 14 under division, and only 8 of them will be in the winner's bracket come Sunday to play for the championship. That one's hard hit, and that's going to be a single, first single for the Classics, going to right field. Great placement on that hit. But yeah, only 8 of the teams will play in the championship bracket to try to take home the 14 under Spirit of the Sandhills tournament champion. The rest will be in the subdivision tournament, as that one's in for a ball. But yeah, definitely big to get a couple wins in pool play and keep in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. And these 2 teams have fought tooth and nail here today, even for a single, but Classics here.
As there's a hit towards third baseman. Picks up, throw to Taylor Schaaf at first base, bobbled it, did pick it up and got the out though. Runner will advance to second for the Classics. So runner in scoring position, first time today for them.
And only the 3rd time that a runner has even touched second base all day today.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Fleckardi. And that one's hit hard right on the third base line. She'll pick it up, throw it to first, gets the out there. Schaaf will throw it to third. Not going to be in time to get the base runner there. She will be safe at third.
Like we've said earlier in this game, getting aggressive and stealing those bases is the only way you're going to score here. And the Classics are doing a great job right now, really trying to tie up this game here.
Yep, and so that'll bring up the top of the order. Munster up to bat, the pitcher, trying to help herself out. She gets a hard hit to right field, and that will drive a run home. Just hit it right over the second baseman's head, right where you need to be to get that single. And this Classics will tie the game back up 1-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
That was a huge hit right there to tie up this game. That could be I don't know, that could be, well, it is game changing, but there was an amazing pitch right down the middle and a strike for Thornton.
Excuse me, that wasn't the top of the order, number 30. That was number 30, Adden, who got the single and drove in the run there for the Classics. And now number 22, Chavez, is up as there is strike 2 called for Thornton.
Thornton looking for the strikeout here, really trying to shut the Classics down, not let them take anything more than they have this inning.
That one's hit, just a dribbler to the catcher, thrown to first, and we'll get the out for out number 3, but the damage has been done. The Classics tie it back up 1-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the Spirit trying to regain the lead in the top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back.
Good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes. vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
And we're back here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. We got the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. And we're back here at Broken Bow, Nebraska for the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. 0-1 is the count for Maddie Dietrichs at the top of the order for the Spirit. She got hit by a pitch last at bat, and that's what ultimately cost this Classics a run. Should be looking to get on base. Maybe not by a hit by pitch again. That probably didn't feel the greatest, but
Yeah, probably not ideal. She looked a little shaken up after that hit there, so probably trying not to do that again, risk injury, but certainly looking to get on base here as the Classics tied the game up at 1-1 in the last inning.
so another foul ball to the backstop for Dietrichs. 0-2 is the count still. See Haukel up on these hitters quite often. She's trying to keep this game tied 1-1 as that was foul ball again. Dietrichs really fighting off every pitch that comes at her.
Which is definitely hard to do against Haukel, who's had some amazing pitching today.
So 0-2 is the count. And that one's a bit inside for ball number 1. Not often do you see 5 pitches go across the plate and not a single ball called. There was the first one in this at bat, as the Dietrich's been tipping him off. And there's another, gonna be a foul ball. Hard hit down the right base line, but gonna go out of play. And Dietrichs will stay alive.
It's a good look for Dietrichs. Just couldn't put it where she wanted it, and it'll go foul, but she's really fighting to stay alive here. Count is 1-2. Really good position here for Haukel.
And another foul ball.
That one flies all the way over by our other field, field 3.
So 1-2 is the count here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-1's the score in this pool play in the 14 under division, as that one is just going to be a little bit outside for ball number 2. Now, we do play 65 minutes, drop dead ball. I'm not going to wait till the end of the inning. They're going to call it as soon as 65 minutes is up. So we're probably getting close to that range. It's going to be a little bit. They should be able to get this inning in, as that was another ball inside to make the count full.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that they allow tie games here in pool play.
They do. I think so. In the pool play, they will allow a tie game, as they want to stay on schedule and not keep this tournament going all night, as that one's fouled off.
You know, Dietrich's
again.
looking a little flustered there, but I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yep, going in against Haukel. That was probably the 9th or 10th pitch of this at bat. Dietrich has fouled off quite a few. Here's the full count pitch and finally hit, but right to Haukel for out number 1. So not an ideal way for Dietrich to finish that at bat. Haukel gets the fly out, and that'll bring up Marin Chapin, the center fielder, who struck out her first at bat against Haukel. Looking to slap hit that one. It was a little bit late, and that will be strike number 1.
You know, that's something we haven't seen a lot of here today. And that could be a new way to change it up and get some runners on base. I mean, whatever works here. Time is winding down here.
As that one's inside for ball number 1. 1-1's the count. Definitely any run now that goes across the plate will be huge for either team. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 2.
Halkel seems to be finding her sweet spot again. That's where she's put a lot of balls tonight, causing a lot of strikeouts.
So 1-2 is the count in favor of Halkel. No one on, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, and that's grounded right back towards the second baseman. Picked up, and it's going to be in time for the out. So good play there by the second baseman and first baseman to get out number 2. And that'll bring up Lily Thornton, the pitcher, trying to help herself out, get on base here, maybe create a little 2-out rally for the Spirit in the top of the 4th inning.
She did have a single all the way back in the 1st inning that did lead to Dietrich's home run, but right now she has no one on base to help her out, so a hit would be big here.
And that one's just a bit low for ball number 1. Bit high for ball number 2. So 2-0 count here for Thornton. That's not something that Halkel is very accustomed to, being behind the hitter in the batting count. But here she is, down 2-0. But got a strike to go through that time. So 2-1's the count.
Certainly isn't anything that Halkel can't fight back from, as we've seen.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. So 2-2 is the count for Thornton. And man, Halkel's been nearly perfect today. Only 1 hit on her. That comes back all the way to the 1st inning from this very batter, Lily Thornton. That one's just a bit low for ball number 3. She also hit Maddie Dietrichs. And that was this scoring run for the Spirit.
Really important pitch here. Count is 3-2.
And that one's fouled off. Right back to the backstop. And the count will remain 3-2.
Halkel here looking to close the deal, get the Classics back up to bat, and put up another scoring run here.
And that one was a bit high. Thornton will take first on the walk, and that'll bring up Taylor Schaaf, the first baseman, trying to knock another run home and create a lead for the Spirit. We'll look to see if the Spirit opt to have Thornton steal to second, put her in scoring position. She will not, as strike 1 swinging by Schaaf.
As we said early in the game, those pitching mistakes can be a huge deal, and walking someone this late in the game could be crucial here. Spirit does have to be careful though, because they do have 2 outs, and the count here is now going to be 0-2. Schaaf getting a little trigger happy, just swinging at whatever comes to her. I understand wanting to get that run in, but you got to calm down and slow the pace a little bit. Don't want to put your team behind here.
Yep, now she's behind in the count, 0-2. It'll be hard to crawl out of this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's another swing and miss for out number 3 in the top of the 4th inning. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to see if the Classics can extend a lead. We'll be right back. And we'll welcome you back here at Broken Bow, Nebraska for the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. Here comes pitch number 1 from Thornton. That's going to be fouled off on the bunt attempt by the Classics hitter at the top. No, excuse me, number 34, Solis, with the bunt attempt. And that one's in there for strike number 2.
This is a huge inning here for the Classics. They tied the game in the last inning, and they're really looking to take the lead here. His time is definitely winding down.
As that one was inside for ball number 1. So over at field 3, we have Shadron taking on the Gothenburg Angels. It looks like Shadron is up 12-0 over there in the second inning. And so Shadron really taking care of business over there in the 12 and under division. And over at field number 1, we have Bo Spirit taking on what looks to be the other Shadron team.
And the runner just couldn't get it there in time there for the Classics, and the Spirit will pick up an out here.
Bo Spirit, 12 and under, leads 7-1 over in field 1. As what a catch by Taylor Schaaf at first base for out number 2. Man, that was a stinger. But great play to get the out there.
Up now to bat is Hammerlin.
Yep, Hammerlin looking to get him going here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. And she's going to foul that one off. Hard hit, though.
Yeah, that one definitely would have done some damage if she would have been able to drive it down the baseline there, but unfortunately it went foul for her.
So here comes the 0-1 pitch, and she hits it hard right up the center field. Gonna drop for a single. Good job by Hammerlin getting on base. She grounded out her first at bat, but now she's back on first base with the single there. That is only the second hit. Excuse me. Yeah, only the second hit of the game so far for the Classics. There's a swing and a miss. Stealing is Hammerlin. Not going to be a good throw by Dietrichs there. She will be safe at second.
Getting aggressive here, which is definitely what you need to do here late in this game. Steal as many bases as possible so that every hit makes a difference.
That one's hard hit down the right baseline. Going to be foul, out of play. Good hit by Burson. She's straightened that one out. Runner at second. This is a sticky situation for the Spirit. They got to get out of this one. Tie game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that one's going to be just a little low.
Count, though, is 0-2 with 2 outs here, so very important pitch here for Thornton, trying to close the deal and send the Classics back to pitching, give the Spirit another chance to score here. There's the pitch.
That's a hard hit. Gonna be through, and they'll send her home, and she's gonna be safe at home to score. And so Hammerlin scores off of the single by Burson, and that will bring up the pitcher Haukel to try to extend their lead, as they now lead 2-1, and now it's becoming a little bit scary for Spirit. Time might run out here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I mean, we know how rare scoring is in this game, and there goes another good hit for
But
the Classics.
bobbled by the short base, or the shortstop. Throw down at home. Not going to be in time. Safe, and now Classics extend their lead to 2.
Looked like the catcher there, Dietrichs, just fumbled that ball. Hatter would have been out, but dropped the ball there and let, I think that was Burson, run on home.
Yep.
So Classics are going to extend their lead 3-1 here late in the game, and another good hit up high. Couldn't be caught. That was number 5, Ricky.
And now we'll score another run.
Classics are certainly finding their groove here in this one. They knew what they needed to do, and they went ahead and did it.
Yep, they broke through here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And man, if you're the Spirit, that's just gut clenching. You had him down 2 outs. And then here come a couple hits. And now Classic's up 4-1.
You know, you never want to say never, but this inning here might be the dagger here for the Spirit as the pitcher Thornton there fumbles another ball,
but still going to be in time. Picked up by the shortstop barehanded. Gets the throw to first base. Taylor Schaaf with the catch. That'll be the 3rd out, but not before damage has been done. 3 runs go across, as well as 3 RBIs coming from Burson, Haukel, and Ricky. We'll take a quick break for the top of the 5th inning. And we're back here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. We had a good defensive battle. Classics broke loose though. There in the bottom of, the bottom of the 4th inning to extend their lead 4-1. And now the Spirit have to try to climb back into this. You could tell the Classics were taking their sweet little time there, winding down the clock, getting all the practice pitches in for Haukel.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's been phenomenal this game. Let's see if she can keep it up and close this one out and really shut down the Spirit here. She's got a little wiggle room, you know, got some space behind her with them being 3 runs ahead here, and we know how rare runs are, or I guess were, but...
Yep, now the shortstop Priest is up. 1-0 is the count, as there's a swing and a miss. Looked like she was swinging for the fences right there. That was a hard cut. Not able to connect, though. And, yeah, no kidding, Chad, the runs have definitely been hard to come across for the Spirit. Classics kind of broke through last inning, but as that one's fouled out hard right, Spirit has not been able to find quite what the Classics had last inning. They're looking to find it now, though. They still have time to get back into this one here in the top of the 5th inning.
Count here is 1-2. Haukel is ahead of the batter here.
And that one's
another
fouled
foul
off.
hit.
So Priest working hard, trying to keep her team into it, get them started here in the top of the 5th inning. She's got to get on base. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and that one's fouled off again. So definitely able to get connections are this Spirit team on the ball, but not a lot going back to the field. A lot of them fouling off, and then finally Haukel slips one past the hitter. Here's a 1-2 count again, and there's a swing and a miss. So another strikeout coming from Haukel, and that's out number 1 in the inning.
Some more great pitching here, putting the Classics up in a great position here. Time really winding down on this game.
So that brings up Berggren. Looking to get her team fired up and rolling here in the top of the 5th. They got to get something going, trailing by 3. And there's a swing and a miss for strike number 1.
The Classics here really forcing the hand of the Spirit. There's the pitch. That one was a strike. Count's going to be 0-2 here. Great position here for Halkel. Trying to strike out Berggren and get the second out here in the top of the 5th.
And there's a swing and a miss for out number 2. Another strikeout back-to-back there. And that'll bring up Eggleston to the plate. 2-out rally needs to happen for the Spirit. Happened last inning from the Classics. See if the Spirit can mirror that. They trail by 3. And that one's fouled off. Gonna be foul. Yep, stays foul. The ball's spinning. You have to watch that. Sometimes it'll roll back into play. But it stays on the foul side. And that'll be 0-1 in favor of Halkel. And that one's popped up, gonna be out of play.
That one came right down in front of us here.
Yep, so 0-2 is the count for Eggleston. She struck out her last at bat. And that one's high and away for ball number 1. Coming up next here on field number 2, the Broken Bow Spirit Blue are taking on the Nebraska Dominators in the 16 and 18 under division. The Spirit Blue won the game before this against St. Paul, as that one's hit down the third baseline, picked up fair, thrown to first, and gonna be out for out number 3 in this inning. And now that brings on the question is, are they gonna have enough time to get back to the top of the 6th? Anyways, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th inning here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. And we're back here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. The Spirit not wanting to waste any time getting warm-up pitches in, as that one's in there for strike number 1.
Yeah, I mean, as much as you may want those warm-up pitches, time is a factor right now.
And that one's hit hard down the right baseline. Gonna be fouled though. And that'll bring up an 0-2 count. Classics lead by 3. If they can extend it here or even drag out this inning, they should be able to get a win. And there's strike 3 called. Thornton, great pitch placement there for the strikeout. And that's exactly what you need if you're the Spirit. You got to get this inning up, down quickly, as that one's going to be a little bit outside for ball number 1. It's the right fielder, Chestnut, up to bat. She had a nice hit earlier in the inning, which scored their first run, and that one's going to be a hard hit to the shortstop, but good catch by Schaaf to get out number 2.
It's a good play there from the shortstop to the first baseman. Get that second out here.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Constanza, to the plate. And she watches that strike go by. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one's a bit outside for ball number 1.
That actually isn't Constanza. That is McCarty, number 7 here.
Excuse me, I'm 1 off then on the old rosters. That one's popped up left field.
Good
Gonna be
catch
caught by the left fielder. Looks to be Shea.
Quick inning there for the Spirit, exactly what they needed. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Time expires here, and the Cozad Classics will take it against the Broken Bow Spirit with a 4-1 lead. Took a rally late in the game, and we will be right back. This has been CNS Sports. All right, and we are live here with CNS Sports at the Spirit of the Sandhills softball tournament. This is our third game of the day. The Broken Bow Spirit, versus the Nebraska Dominators here. The Spirit already played a game today, and I'm not sure about the Dominators, but the Spirit did win their first game earlier today. They've had a nice break, though, ready to come back at it. It's been a beautiful day here for softball. A little bit breezy, but should be a good one here. It looks like we're getting ready to go. The Dominators are finishing up their warm-up pitches, so and first up to bat for the Spirit will be Nikki Peters, number 4.
Peters is a Northeast Community College softball commit, so she will be taking her talents to Northeast this next fall.
And you'll see a lot of those talents here today. She had a good game earlier today, had a couple hits. I
believe she went 2 for 3.
I believe so.
That ball hits her. Yikes.
Looked like it caught her right up in the upper shoulder, and she'll get a walk here. You know, those pitching errors like that can cause big deals later in the game. Those can be very crucial here.
Yeah, those can definitely sting. I always got told to rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
And next up for the Spirit is the center fielder, Ireland Rossfeld.
Who's also their pitcher, I believe.
Good. No, Laverca's a pitch and stuff. But that was a good pitch there by number 5. For the Dominators, Keela. That ball fouled right back into the screen. If you're the Spirit here, you're trying to keep on your offensive game as you were as the last inning, as they did win, or last game, as they won, I believe 6-0. Is that swing and a miss for a strike there? 4 strike 3. So there's the first out of the inning, and a strikeout by Rossfeld. That'll bring up number 2, Jocelyn Coleman, who's also playing shortstop today.
Jocelyn Coleman had a great game earlier, both offensive and defensive. Let's see what she can do here for the Spirit. There was a swing and a miss. Kita having some really good pitches here, putting it right in the sweet spot. She knows exactly where that is, right where she wants to pitch, and she's doing a great job here. And that one fouled out.
Granted, we're only 3 batters in, but from watching Keela pitch, it's a lot of up high, down low pitching. Just trying to get them to swing and miss.
The count here is, it was 0-2, but she struck out Jocelyn Coleman here, so.
That will bring up number 11, Kennedy Garcia, who is doing the catching duties today for the Spirit Blue. Good pitching performance so far from Keela, as she is through 2/3 of an inning already, as that's a swing and a miss there for strike 1. Here's a pitch. It'll be down in the dirt for a ball, so the count will be even at 1 with 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Remember that Peters is still on first base here for the Spirit Blue. Another ball there. Count's going to go up 2-1. There's a good hit, but it went foul there, so count's going to even out at 2.
If you're Garcia here, you're kind of just looking to, poke one in play and hope everything works out. Just kind of got to protect the plate here.
Yeah, I agree. Not everything has to be a big play here. Just looking to get some more runners on base.
Hit the backstop, and Peters will advance to second.
And that's something that we'd like to see here from Spirit Blue. Being a little bit more aggressive, stealing some bases could be great here for them. And a swing and a miss there. So that'll be all 3 outs, and that'll be it for the Spirit Blue batting. And we'll take a quick break and then be right back at the bottom of the first. Hey, it's
Yep.
All right, we are back here with the bottom of the first inning.
Kelsey's up to bat for the Nebraska Dominators. She steps in. She's playing left field today for the Dominators. This first pitch by Wilburka is bunted back into the screen for strike one.
Yeah, and as you can see, score still 0-0. Spirit Blue couldn't put up any points. Had some really, really good pitching there from the Dominators.
Wilburka in her previous game, I believe, only gave up 2 hits in 5 innings, so she's on the ball today.
And they did have the shutout on their last game, 6-0.
Will be swung on, foul down the right field side, out of play.
If that would have been down the baseline, that sure had some heat on it.
Yeah, it did.
Just got to put those balls in the right place here, and we're going to have ourselves a good game.
See, it's only a matter of time, but I have a feeling there will be a home run hit at least some point. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, no.
That ball is fouled. Actually,
no, that ball is
play.
in play.
Couldn't see because of the sun, my bad.
No, you're all right. Sun is setting here. Oh, and our second baseman here fumbled it, so she will pick up the double there. Very, very important.
And that'll bring up the shortstop for today, Sydney, for the Dominators.
And with a runner in scoring position, she is really going to try and capitalize on that here and get an early lead. Here in the bottom of the first, after keeping the Spirit scoreless, that ball was a little bit high.
So, Chad, would you expect a bunt here with with no outs? Because, I mean, they did try it right off the bat.
You know, I don't think I would expect a bunt here. You know, maybe a slap hit, but I really think they're going to try and put it in the outfield here and really just put as many runners on base as possible and score some runs here. I mean, with no outs, you can do something like that. Put it up high and really just try and drive it to the outfield here.
Yeah.
They're in great position to do so. They're ahead here of the pitcher. The count is 2-0, so. Did look like she was going to go for the bunt there, but decided not to, so.
2-1 count. No outs.
Kelsey's still on second base. She's been kind of jumping back and forth, maybe trying to start a snowball fight here, but another bunt attempt, but it will roll foul there for Sydney, so count is now 2-2. Spirit in a little bit better position now, trying to keep the score at 0-0 here.
I almost thought that. I thought Kelsey was going to go there for a second. By the way she jumped, I was like.
I did too. She kind of acted like she's going to go for it. Definitely got her finger on the trigger here, ready. Counts 3-2.
Swing and a miss there for strike 3.
Some good pitching there.
Yes, indeed. And that'll bring up number 99, the catcher for the Nebraska Dominators, Mary Ellen.
Wearing the old number of the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Let's see if she can do something here. That is the first out for the Dominators, so they still have some room to just drive those balls back out to the outfield if they want, not be worried about it. There's a good hit. And let's see.
believe she, yep, out at first on that great throw by Chelsea Silva from third base. The runner will advance though. So there's a runner on third with 2 outs.
Number 25 is up, Ishia. Looking to put Kelsey home here. Take a 0-1 lead in this first inning. Pitcher steps up to the mound. Let's see what she does. Good pitch and a nice drive all the way out to the fence here.
Keeler will dig for second. She will be there.
Saves the second. Second baseman just couldn't get to the plate in time, and they will get a runner across here.
Yeah.
We're having a little scoreboard arrow here. The score is not 99-0. It is 1-0 here. As Kelsey ran across home. And that nice hit from Ishia. She picked up the double here as she drove it all the way out to the fence. So just to remind you, score is not 99-0 here. It is indeed 1-0.
Chad, I believe that's just the scoreboard over here. I believe our scoreboard is.
Is our
correct.
scoreboard correct?
Yes. That'll be grounded to the shortstop, Jocelyn Coleman, and throw will be in time for out number 3. Great throw there by Coleman. So Aisha will ground out, and that'll be the inning. Nebraska Dominators up 1-0. We will be back right after this.
I only said that because I think
Good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media, free installation, and summer package giveaways. Here's another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media.
No. Ours. Yeah. Oh, Roberta. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is my, yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're good.
All right, and we are live here at the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. We have the Spirit Blue taking on the Nebraska Dominators. This is the top of the second inning. In the bottom of the first, the Dominators were able to put up a run here.
Swing and a miss there by the first baseman, Cameron Johnson.
Beautiful pitch there from Keela. She's had some good ones in this game.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that lead here.
That's fouled back up against the screen. You know, so far the Dominators have just kind of been, you know, sticking to what Dane and I were talking about before in the previous broadcast. Just, and you know, I'm sure you guys did too, just about hitting the gaps. That one's fouled out of play. Or strike number 2.
Yeah,
just kind of hitting the gaps, and it's working out for the Dominators so far.
Keela's in a great spot here with a 0-2 count. Right where she wants to be, and we know that she has the power to put that ball right in her sweet spot. But that one did go a little high, so count's going to be 1-2. So here goes that 1-2 pitch.
So if you're Keela here, are you trying to just power it inside, or are you trying to get her swing and miss here? Like, just kind of go outside.
Yeah, you know, she has that good spot where she's been putting causing.
That's
just
outside
like
for strike 3.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep, there you go. Bring it on.
And that'll bring in the designated hitter, Kate Holcomb. As that's in there for a called strike. pitch, and that'll be low for ball number 1.
All right, count is even at 1 here. 1 out. The Spirit really need to look to do something with it here, even up that score.
Be down in the dirt for ball 2.
Peters had that single in the first inning, but that's a
Kind of been a
hit.
standstill, yeah, standstill since then for the Spirit. Be in there for called strike 2. Great pitch at the bottom of
Yeah,
the
you
zone.
see Keela pitch. She's just got a lot of power behind that throw. She's got an arm there.
It's kind of been powering it at the bottom of the zone. So it'll be swung on and missed for strike 3. 4 out number 2. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Cassidy Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks to bunt there, but will pull back for ball number 1.
Spirit maybe looking for a little bit of an early 2-out rally here. Just trying to tie up the score, maybe take a lead, but you know, nothing. You don't want to do too much. And there's a nice bunt there with foul.
You know, with Schweitzer's speed, though, a 2-out bunt is possible.
Absolutely, it
You
is.
certainly don't have to shy away from a 2-out bunt. There's the 2-1 pitch, and that'll be fouled right back. Almost hit the crow's nest, but just missed for the count of 1-2. Schweitzer just kind of looking to protect here, keep the ball at least in play. I'll be outside for ball 2, so the count will be even at 2.
This is a
For
big.
Cassidy Schweitzer.
This is a big pitch here for Keela. I mean, you don't want to let anyone get on base and get some confidence in the Spirit Blue team, because when they do get some confidence and they're on their game, they're very dangerous. You really want to shut them down early.
I'll be swung on and popped up.
Looks like that one might go foul, but
Oh, just missed by the first baseman there, number 18.
went for the catch, just couldn't quite get it. Would have had the 3rd out, but
Kylie almost got there for out number 3, but just missed it.
count still even here at 2. Schweitzer looking to do something with it here. There's the pitch.
Ooh, hits her right in the side, it looked like, from our view. So
And as
Schweitzer
we've
will be
seen,
awarded.
Keela has some serious power behind those pitches, and she, I said earlier, I said wrong. Peters didn't hit a single. She actually got hit and walked, just like Schweitzer did there. I'm sure that one stung. That was a mean pitch. Got her right in the middle of the back.
Yeah.
So up to bat will be Lila Griffiths here.
The left fielder.
Looking to keep it alive. Looks like it's a little bit on the outside. Will be a ball. Count is 1-0.
That just shows you that Keela is not afraid to go inside.
No, she's not.
Counts 1-0 here with 2 outs. Cassidy Schweitzer on first. They'll be swung on and fouled right back into the pole.
That one had some heat on it, just in the wrong place there. The Spirit Blue could really use a hit right into that left field right here.
Left field or left center field or right center field. I mean, there are huge gaps in the outfield. That'll be inside. Schweitzer down to second. We'll get there.
A good steal there by Schweitzer, getting into scoring position. Very important here for the Spirit Blue.
So that'll be a 2-1 count for Griffiths. We swung on right back into the backstop there, and the count will be even now at 2 for Lila Griffiths.
You know, she's making contact with the ball, and eventually I feel like one of those is going to just go straight into the outfield
Yeah.
here. She's got some power behind her swings, and she can get that ball where she wants it. Could have a big play here. There's the pitch. I was going to go a little bit high here.
You could tell Griffiths definitely thought about that pitch, but laid off for a full count here.
Which is probably a smart choice, because as much as you do want to score, you don't want to get too aggressive here and start letting the pitcher get way ahead of you, because
Yeah.
you do have 2 outs here. You have to be careful to keep this play alive.
That'll be a ball 4. So a walk for Lila Griffiths. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Chelsea Silva.
You know, Keela is a great pitcher here, but you have to wonder sometimes with trying to put that much power on it, if you lose a little bit of that accuracy, which is so key here.
I mean, if you think about it, like, for instance, Major League Baseball, you got a lot of people that can throw 95 plus, but it's a matter of, as that ball's low for ball one, it's just a matter of if they can get it in the zone or not.
Right. I mean, you can put as much mustard on it as you want, but if you're not throwing it in the zone, then you better back off and just try and get it there.
Pitch to spots, per se.
Yeah. Try and find the corners of that strike zone instead of just powering it through. There's a good hit, but it did go foul there for Silva.
Count will be even at 1. There could be something cooking here for the Spirit, as ball will be outside for a count of 2-1. Silva in the earlier game had a scorching line drive past the first baseline, as that'll be in there for swung on and missed, for strike number 2. So the count will be even at 2 with 2 outs.
Yeah, she's one of those for the Spirit Blue that does have a lot of power behind her swings, and if she hits that ball where she wants it, it's going to be gone, and you're going to get a good line drive here.
It'll be swung
just
on
like that.
Wow. Oh, foul, called foul.
Would have been foul, but that's exactly what we were talking about.
Yes.
Those mean line drives there. It's a good hit there for Silva. Put some confidence in her, put a little pep in her step. She does have a runner on both first and second here, so if she can give us another one of those line drives,
that could be huge.
Another score, a big scoring opportunity here for the Spirit.
Here's a pitch by Keela. That'll be low for a ball. So
Count will be 3-2 here, and Spirit really doing a really good job at keeping that ball alive.
Just kind of keeping in the count.
You know, they've had 2 outs here for a long time, and they're doing a little bit of a rally. You know, they've got some runners on base. They're doing good.
That'll be inside for ball 4, and that'll walk to load the bases for the pitcher, Maya Waverka.
Keela has walked her last 3.
Nikki Peters will bat. Excuse me, I forgot that Waverka is pitching today, so I don't think she'll be batting.
And we do know that Peters does have the power and precision to put it in a spot where she can get some runners home. There's a pitch, a swing and a miss there.
Peters, her last time up, got hit by a pitch and ended up just getting a second, but nothing could work for the Spirit there, so she just was stranded there at second.
Counts 0-1 here. Another swing and a miss. Keela making up for those last 3 walks here. 0-2, good position here for Keela. Peters needs to do something with it. Bases are loaded.
That'll be popped up.
There she goes.
Right
Looks
side,
like it's going to go foul. Again, though, making some good contact with the ball. That can be good for a batter, even if it doesn't go in anywhere. Just make some contact and really get your head in the game.
With the bases being loaded here and a full count, not full count, 2-2 count, I would probably expect the Spirit to be running here. That ball's high. Excuse me.
Count's gonna be
now they'll be running with a 3-2 count. Is it 1-2?
1-2 count. 1-2 count here. No, you're all right.
Yeah,
we're gonna see that good old 1-2 pitch here. See what Keela can do with it. It's an important pitch here with bases loaded and Peters up to bat. Spirit Blue could do some damage here. There's the pitch. Looked like it went a little bit to the outside here, even up the count at 2.
Peters will dig in, and that'll be outside for ball 3.
Count is now 3-2. This is a huge pitch here for Keela. If she walks another player, that'll be her 4th walk in a row, and it'll put a run up here for the Spirit Blue.
And expect the Spirit runners to be running with a 2 outs and a full count.
Absolutely.
That'll be outside for ball 4, and that will tie it at 1 here in the top of the second.
You know, Keela here getting a little flustered, but looks like her infield's going to come support her for a minute.
I think they're going to come in and just, talk some things over, and like you said, Chad, just try to calm her down a little bit.
Which that's really what you got to do. I mean, I think it's time to back off on the power and really just try and put it in the corners here.
Yeah, just kind of pitch to your defense. Let your defense make plays for you.
We haven't got to see much from the defense because when Keela's on, I mean, she had some great pitching, but she's kind of digging herself in a little rut here. She walked the last 4, which did give the Spirit Blue here a run to tie up the game here in the 2nd inning, which can be huge. You know, these games are only 65 minutes and then the ball drops dead, so
Yeah.
runs are hard to come by, so it's really important not to give them up here, and these pitching errors can be the game.
Yes.
Here's the pitch for Keela.
It'll be swung on down the first base line and fair, and that'll be tagged on first base for out number 3. So Spirit do score a run here to tie it even at 1, and we will be back after this.
Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation. Soak up that good vibes this summer with services.
And we are back here live at the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. The Spirit were able to tie up the game here at 1 after Keela walked her last 4 batters.
That's just tough to come by.
That
I
is
mean, it really
tough
is.
luck.
And up for the Dominators will be number 26, Rianne. Her first plate appearance tonight. That'll be swung on and missed for strike 1. Good pitch there by Roberta.
Yeah, Laverca's had some good pitches tonight too, putting it in spots that she wants it, causing a lot of swings and misses, you know. That one will be a little wide here. They even the count at 1.
If you're Roverka here, I mean, you've been pounding the zone the past, your last start and this one a little bit, so you kind of want to just keep on that same route. That'll be
Yeah, I
outside for a
agree.
ball.
Counts 2-1 here, but that's it's not great position, but it's not terrible position for Laverca either. So, I mean, we'll see what she does here. We know that she can put it right in the zone.
That'll be swung on a miss for strike 2.
Just like that, there's a good one, and that one will even the count up at 2 here. So, if you're the Spirit, you really you want to get through this as quick as possible. You just want to shut them down fast and hard and get back up to bat again. You can't let the Dominators settle in. You want to control the pace of the game. That one will be a ball there. Full count at 3-2. Big pitch here from Laverca. See what she can do with it. Swing and a miss. Calls the out here. Now to bat will be Kylie.
Good pitch right there by Laverca.
Yeah, both teams have good pitchers, but they're really different types of pitchers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Laverca has so much precision and accuracy, and Keela just really likes to overpower that ball and put some mustard on it. And that hit was swung at and fouled here. So count will be 0-1 here for Kylie.
Kylie is over at first base today for defensive positioning. Pitch by Laverca. Be line foul down the third base line.
Count will be 0-2 now. Good position here for Laverca.
If you're Laverca here, are you trying to go inside or you just,
You know,
what are you thinking?
I think if I'm Laverca, I'm just trying to find those corners.
So it'll be swung on and lifted into left field, and that'll be dropped for a base hit.
Looks like Kylie here is going to try and pick up the double, but she can't quite do it. So she's going to pick up the single there. Good hit there for Kylie. And now up to bat is number 6, Kristen here for the Dominators. Let's see what she can do with this.
Lila Griffiths there in left field almost got to that ball, but it seemed like it dropped just before she got there.
Yeah, she was moving and she dove for it, and unfortunately it just missed her glove and bounced right over. So that was an unlucky bounce there for the Spirit Blue.
Pretty low for a ball, as there is a throw back to first, so will not be in time from Kennedy Garcia, the catcher. He swung on into left center field, and that'll drop for a base hit. Kylie's rounding second, going to third, and she will get there. And there's a pickle between first and second, and she got her at third on the way back. Great pickle awareness there by the shortstop Jocelyn Coleman, as Kylie will advance to third. So there are 2 outs, but there's a runner on third for the Nebraska Dominators.
Yeah, that was a great play. And if you're Laverca here, you're really looking for that strikeout. I mean, it is a must here because as we've just seen with these last 2 hits, you can't give the Dominators an inch because they will take a mile.
Yes, certainly. And that'll bring up number 3, Micah. She is the DH tonight for the Nebraska Dominators.
Let's see what Laverca does here.
He swung on down the third base line, foul. So 0-1 count.
That almost went fair, and if it did, that would have been
Huge.
that would have been huge there for the Dominators. Would have done some damage. It was a really good look for a line drive to third, but it just barely rolled foul right before the third base there. So
He'll be in there for a called strike 2.
So Laverca here in good position, 0-2 with 2 outs. Shape, if you're Laverca, what are you trying to do here?
Get the out. I mean, plain and simple.
I mean, yeah, any way you can.
Swung on, fouled down the third base line once again. So the count will remain 0-2 with 2 outs. The Dominators do have a runner on third.
And you have to be really careful of that because even, honestly right now a line drive to first base might be your best option right now.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're yeah, I agree.
You just want to make that first baseman miss that and then
If I was in the box right now, I'd be thinking, ooh, that'll hit her bat, and that'll be a dead ball.
Count will be 1-2 here.
Yeah, if you're Micaiah here, you're just trying to find the gaps, the left center field, right center field, or right up the middle, trying to drive Kylie in.
And it'd be okay if you sacrifice your last out to get that runner home, if
That'll
possible.
be strike
but
3.
Laverca did it, and we'll be right back. This is CNS Sports.
Soak up good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media, free installation, and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
right, and we are back live here at the bottom of the third inning. Score is tied here.
At one apiece. And up now to bat is number 2, Jocelyn Coleman, and that'll be swung on and missed for a strike.
It's a good pitch from Keela after walking her last 4. Let's see if she can slow herself down a little bit, maybe get back into her groove that she had early on in this game.
So it'll be fouled back and almost hit the crow's nest for strike 2. Coleman. If you're Coleman here, you're looking for really anything, because that'll be swung on, and that's a well-hit ball out to right field, and that will drop for a base hit. Coleman rounding first will take second. She's digging 3. Coleman will get there at third.
Coleman there with an amazing triple. That was a great hit for Coleman.
That's exactly what you're looking for if you're the Broken Bow Spirit. Right?
Yeah, that's what this team needed, and now up to bat is Kennedy Garcia.
And I believe this game was scheduled to start at 8:20. It's currently 9:04, so we're looking at probably just under 15 minutes left in this ballgame. That triple was huge there for the Spirit, as it'll be swung on and fouled back.
That one looked like it went right over to field number 3 for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing some good looks here from the Spirit Blue. Really fighting to stay in this game, get ahead. Count is 0-1 here for Garcia.
Will be inside for ball number 1. Count will be even at 1 here with no out.
You know, I think what we saw here in the last inning was Keela getting in her own head a little bit, and we can't see that again because as we saw, it ended with bad news for the Dominators, and it gave the Spirit Blue the lead, and count is now 2-1 here. With the runner on third, this is a very important batter here for the Spirit Blue. Swing and a miss there, even the count up to 2.
Good cut there by Garcia, just couldn't do anything with it there. Great pitch by Keela as well. Count will be even at 2. Pitch on the way, and they'll be in there for strike 3.
That'll be the first out here for the Spirit Blue. So still not in bad position, and up to bat now will be Cameron Johnson.
Cameron struck out her first time up. She's looking to change the note that she left on.
As you can hear from our crowd mic, some encouraging yells from the Spirit team. Tried for a bunt there, rolled foul, but that is one thing that I really like about this Spirit team in the 16 and 18 division as they've combined their teams. But you hear a lot of encouragement and a lot of cheering from their bench. Really keeps their team in it, really puts their hearts on the line here.
Yes.
It's great to see that. Ooh, another bunt went foul. Johnson's really going for these bunts here, which is understandable, trying to get your runner on third home, even if you might sacrifice an out here.
And it looks like the Dominators will just have their first and third baseman right on the line there. And
Yeah,
Johnson looks to protect, and that'll be swung on and caught by the first baseman for out number 2.
so up to bat will be number 13, Kate Holcomb. This will be a big play here with 2 outs and a runner on third. Spirit really want to do something here. Any hit at all.
Be outside for ball 1 there.
You know, as we said earlier, there are huge gaps in between the center fielder and the right and left fielders. If you can hit it anywhere in those gaps, you could be good for a possible double.
And right up the middle as well.
That one will be a grounder there. Count will be 2-0 here. Good position here for Holcomb. See what she can do with it.
Outside for ball 3, so the count will be 3-0 for Kate Holcomb.
You know, those pitching errors, as we've seen, they snowball really bad.
Yes.
They can be huge, especially with time winding down and you need to do something.
Will be outside for ball 4. Coleman will get there. Will score. Stolen base for Jocelyn Coleman off the wild pitch there.
That was a really, really smart play there by Coleman to get the lead. because this is pool play, and pool play is incredibly important, but whereas it's 65 minutes and then dead ball, they will allow ties. Which, I mean, a tie is okay, but it's really not what you're looking for here in pool play. You want to get the win, and the Spirit Blue here are looking to go up 2-0 on the day, which would be huge for them going into tomorrow.
Especially, you know, when you have to be top 3 in your pool to advance to the championship bracket on Sunday. Pool play in this tournament is huge.
Yeah, that's
That'll
exactly
be swung on
it.
and missed by Cassidy Schweitzer for strike 1.
It's been a good inning here for the Spirit Blues, so we'll have to see if the Dominators can rally and come back and tie the score. That one went foul. Count is 0-2 here. Good position here for Keela, but let's see if Schweitzer can do anything with it.
Look for Schweitzer here to just try to, you know, put something in play, protect the plate. Here with the 0-2 count. Pitched by Keela. Will be in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, that will be a little low there. Not quite what you want to see there from Keela, but doing a good job. Counts 1-2. We'll see that good old 1-2 pitch here. There's the pitch, and it's low again. They even account it 2 here.
You know, you just got to feel for Keela. I mean, she'll get 0-2 on you pretty quick, and then just seems like a ball happened here and there. That'll be swung on and fouled way back. Looks to go right by field 3.
Yep, right on the outside of field 3, right by the stands for field 3. So, yeah, and that's something that Keela does. She kind of gets in her own head a little bit, it seems like. She goes up 0-2 and then really just tries to muscle that ball in there.
That'll be a ball, and the count is now full. So Schweitzer works from an 0-2 count back to a 3-2 count.
You know, and that wasn't a bad pitch. It was just a tad high.
Yeah.
You can see Schweitzer thought about swinging on it, but just didn't pull the trigger there.
3-2 pitch. Got her, strike 3. Keela gets out of the inning, and the Spirit do score a run to go up 2-1 off the wild pitch. Jocelyn Coleman got the score there, and it is 2-1 going into the top of the 4th, and we will be right back.
This is CNS Sports here, and we are back. Quick correction. This is actually the bottom of the 3rd here. We had a little mistake. Spirit did a little damage, got 1 run up from Jocelyn Coleman here.
As the count will be 0-1 on the center fielder, Karras.
Laverka really looking to shut down the Dominators here. It'll be a little low. Make it count even at 1 here. Very close game here, and as time's winding down, you kind of see Spirit slowing down a little bit, trying to drag out a little time, you know, smart plays.
That'll be low for a ball there, so the count will be 2-1 for Laverka, and Karras is the batter. And if you're the Dominators here, you got to have a little bit of sense of urgency, you know. Just trying to get on base and hopefully make something happen in these last few remaining minutes.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. And the count does go up 3-1 here, so Karras is in good position here. Good pitch there from Laverka. Another strike. Count will be 3-2 now.
So if you're Karis here, are you trying to look to put one in play, or are you just holding off, hoping for a ball?
I think you have to. With time winding down and a full count here.
Outside, 4-4.
Turns out she didn't have to, but that won't happen with every batter. And I do think you have to start getting that little sense of urgency as time is winding down. The end of the game is creeping up on you, and you're down by a run. And runs are hard to come by. Both these teams have great defense, so.
And that will bring up the left fielder, Kelsey. She had a double her last time up and ended up scoring, which gave the Dominators their one run of the evening.
Almost looked like we were going to have a little snowball fight there, but Spirit Blue got it kept under control and kept Karis at first base there.
So was that just like a pass ball, or what? I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah, Karis thought about stealing second base, and they dropped the pass, so.
Gotcha.
So she almost had it, but they were quick on their mistake. And
so the count will be even at 1 on Kelsey.
You know, and with someone like Kelsey that you know has the power to hit a double, you really got to shut him down. But
center field, just missed by the center fielder, Ireland Rosfeld. And that'll have runners on first and second for the Dominators here.
Yeah, Dominators are getting into some good position here, starting to load up those bases. And Ireland Rosfeld almost had that. It was in her glove, but just couldn't get a good grip on it and dropped it. So.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, number 1, Sydney,
who I believe also had a hit earlier in this game. Let's see what she can do with it here.
That'll be swung on right back to the pitcher. We'll throw to first for out number 1, so she at least gets one out there, and the runners will advance. So the Dominators have runners on second and third with only 1 out.
Yeah, you got 2 runners in scoring position. This is a really great place to be, especially late in the game. You know, we were talking about time winding down and trying to get that sense of urgency. And I think they got it. And up to bat will be Mary Ellen. It's the pitch from Laverka.
In there for a called strike.
You know, and that's really what we need to see here from Laverka. Some really nice strikeouts to keep this ball game alive here. You got to shut down the Dominators. There'll be a swing and a miss there, so the count will be 0-2 here. Laverka really getting ahead of the batter here in good position. It's what you like to see if you're the Spirit Blue.
Here's a pitch. That'll be high for a ball. The count will be 1-2 with 1 out. The Dominators do have runners on second and third. That'll be swung on and fouled. So the count will remain 1-2 here for Mary Ellen.
You know, I think you also feel a sense of urgency here if you're Laverka.
That'll be swung on and fouled again.
With runners on both second and third, you know that this game could very quickly go from 2-1 to 2-3 here.
Yeah.
So, if you're Laverka, you just really want to get through this inning as fast as you can so that you can get your offense to maybe get you a little wiggle room here.
Pitch by Laverka. That'll be swung on into left field. That'll be over Griffiths' head. 1 run will score. And 2 runs will score for the Dominators, and that'll give them the 3-2 lead.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
And
That
the
ball
bottom
went
of
right
third.
over Griffith's head and rolled all the way out to the fence.
Mary Ellen with a clutch double there for the Dominators.
Yeah, that's huge, and still only 1 out, so. You know, there could be more to come here as I believe Keeler herself is up to bat.
Yep.
Trying to help herself out here.
That'll be swung on and fouled right back into the, good barehand catch there by Garcia off the backstop. So the count will be 0-1. Pitch by Laverca. Be swung on and grounded through the hole by the shortstop Coleman, and there, it'll get past the left fielder Griffiths. Mary Ellen will score. Keela gets the third, and that's a stand-up triple for Keela that drives in a run.
Man, Dominator's really doing some damage here, starting to take control of this game. It's getting to be late in the game, and if you're the Spirit Blue, you got to start taking control back of this game. You know, you can't just let the Dominators keep running away with it.
And they will bring Mary Ellen back in as a courtesy runner for the pitcher Keela. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Aisha.
Seen a lot of good things here from the Dominators offense. That'll be a good clean strike there from Laverca to bring the count to 0-1.
Pitch. Laverca will step back on the mound there. Here's the pitch. That'll be swung on and popped up to the second baseman Peters, and she'll make the catch there for out number 2.
Yeah, and if you're the Spirit Blue, you really needed that right now to get that second out.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Rianne.
With the runner on third, the Dominators really trying to just get that last runner home and do a little bit of damage, you know, try and finish off the Spirit Blue here, but
That'll be outside and pass ball. Mary Ellen will slide in there safely, and that'll extend the lead to 5-2 for the Nebraska Dominators.
yeah, really good play there by Mary Ellen.
The count will be 1-0 here on Ryan. That'll be swung on, and that'll be get through the hole by second base. Coleman almost made the catch, but just got by her. So Rianne will have a single there. That'll give the Dominators a runner on first.
And now up to bat Kylie, who had a good double, I believe it was, last time she was up to bat. So we know she has the power to do some damage here, which really isn't what the Spirit Blue wants here, as the Dominators are really starting to figure out the pitcher Laverca here and get hits with almost every runner.
That'll be high for a ball. Threw it down to first. Did get past first baseman Johnson, but second baseman Nikki Peters was there to back her up, so nothing going there. Kylie will step back into the box. Here's the pitch by Laverca. That'll be in there for a called strike.
You know, that was a good pitch by Laverca, and I think if you're the Spirit Blue, you want to see a little bit more of that, pitching on the lower half of the mound.
It's kind of in the lower half of the plate. Try to get swings and misses. That's pretty good. And that'll be popped up to the second baseman, Nikki Peters. She will make the play for out number 3. So the Dominators put up a 4 spot to take the lead 5-2 here on the bottom of the third. I think we will go to the top of the 4th. So we will be right back with you right after this.
All right, and we are live back here. Spirit Blue up to bat with Lila Griffiths, and they really need to do something here at this time. Is really winding down on him, and in the
Kind of got to have a sense of urgency, especially with them being the away team. I should look to bunt, but we'll pull it back for ball number 1 here, Lila Griffiths.
you know, the Dominators really found their groove and did a lot of damage in that last inning.
Pitch by Kilo will be high for ball 2.
Count will be 2-0 here. Count looking all right here for Lila Griffiths.
Here's the pitch. She'll look to bunt, and that'll be fouled right back into the catcher.
So count will be 2-1 here. You know, Shafe, if you were the Spirit Blue, would you be going for bunts or would you be going for big plays here, trying to put up some points?
Chad, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just trying to get on base. Got to get on base. Any way, anyhow. If you can get on base, you have a very big potential to, get something cooking and get runs scoring. As she will look to bunt, and that'll be fouled back again, and the count will be now even at 2. So Griffiths here will look to, protect the plate and try not to foul anything off or line out or anything of that nature, or strike out per se. Just kind of, put a ball in play and hope something works out. Pitch by Keela, be swung on and missed. Or a strike. Count will remain.
Number 1.
Oh. Catcher catch that? Catcher must have caught that there for out number 1.
It looks like Chelsea Silva is up to bat. And as we know, she's a mean line drive that the Spirit could really use here, but a swing and a miss. So even though when you're the Spirit Blue, you want to have that sense of urgency, but you also can't get too trigger happy. I mean, that ball was way high, and if Silva would have just let it be, it would have been a ball there. You got to slow down and really pick your shots here.
Such as that right there, that will even the count at 1.
Here's the pitch.
That'll be a drop there. Second baseman will throw to first for out number 1.
Yeah, Silva with a nice hit, but just couldn't quite get there in time as the second baseman picked that up there for a nice out.
And that'll bring up the second baseman, Nikki Peters. So far, Peters has had 2 walks on the night. Or a hit by pitch and a walk. Excuse me. That'll be in there for strike
by
1.
Keela, yeah. Count is 0-1 now. 2 outs here. Gotta have that 2-out rally here.
As that ball will be in the dirt for ball number 1. So the count will now be even at 1 for Nikki Peters.
And if you're Keela, you gotta be careful because as we saw in about the middle of the game, she did have, she walked someone with a hit by a pitch and then walked her next 3 batters. And you really can't see that happen here. But, so, if you're the Spirit Blue, you really just want to find your game and get on base any way possible. And if you're the Dominators, specifically Keela, you want to just watch yourself and stay calm, cool, and collected here.
Peters swung there for 2-2 count. That ball will be in the dirt, so the count will be full here with 2 outs for the Spirit Blue.
This is a very important pitch here in this game.
Here's the pitch. That'll be swung on and missed for strike 3. So Peters will go down swinging. That will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. I believe we will. I guess I'm not entirely sure if we will go to the bottom of the 4th or not yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We might just keep you live here for a minute and
just try to, see what's going on.
You gotta put it on the tab.
keep on watching.
I believe we will go to the bottom of the 4th here.
Yeah, and if you're the Spirit, you don't want to take any of your warm-up pitches because you don't. Actually, you would want to take all of your warm-up pitches, but at this point, I don't really think it's going to matter. I feel like the damage has been done here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Jocelyn Coleman will come in to pitch. I believe that's Jocelyn Coleman.
Yeah, it is.
She will come in to pitch, and we will just keep you guys here in studio with us. So tomorrow, we have a full, and I mean a full day of softball here at the Melham Complex, and for you guys. So tomorrow, Game 2 on Saturday, or Game 3, excuse me, or is it 4? It says on here Game 2 anyway. We will have the Nebraska Aftershocks versus the Shadron Slammers. Here's our 8 o'clock game here tomorrow. Then after that, we will go with the Dominators will be back here against the Columbus Bullets here at roughly 9:10. Then we will just keep you guys going after that. I believe our nightcap game will be 8:50 with the Rogue Fast Pitch and the Sandhills Strikers.
Yeah, be a good 13, maybe almost 14 hours of softball tomorrow. So it'll be a good day, be a really full, busy day here.
We have 12 games on tap for tomorrow. That'll be swung on and fouled back out of play.
Count is even at 1 here for number 6. That'll be Kristen for the Dominators. And if you're the Dominators here, you're really just taking your time. I mean,
kind of just, looking to milk the clock, because that'll be fouled back for strike number 2.
Yeah, count will be 1 and 2 here, but honestly, if you're the Dominators, I don't feel like you're too worried. I mean, I'm not sure we've seen a 5th inning in these games because they're only 65 minutes here, and they'll be 65 minutes during all the pool play, but I believe for the championship games, they'll be a little bit longer at 70 or 75 minutes.
That's
so
good.
And I don't think they allow ties in the championship game, but don't fact check me on that.
Count's still 1 and 2 here for Kristen. That'll be swung on and grounded to the shortstop Schweitzer. Throw to first will be not in time, and it'll actually be dropped by the first baseman, Cameron Johnson.
That just might have been in time, but Johnson just couldn't get her hands on the ball and it dropped between her feet. So,
and that'll bring up the DH, Makia. She struck out in her first plate appearance. Makaya, excuse me.
In the latter half of this game, we've seen a great game here from the Dominators.
Yeah.
It kind of started out really, really even. Both teams were kind of clawing for it. The Spirit had the early lead, and they kind of kept it for a little bit, had the lead 2-1, and it looks like that is going to be the game here. The Dominators are going to take it 5-2 in the 4th inning. So that'll be all for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at roughly about 8 a.m. I'm Chad Schmidt, and this is my partner, J.R. Schaaf, and we are CNS Sports here.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family. Your next vacation, get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes. Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.